should be live now, I think. Hold on. Yep, we're live now. Very good, very good. Yep, we're going to play some American Truck Simulator. Hold on, let me turn the volume down. Let me do that. Audio. There we go. I'm playing on the last account that we played on. Yeah. Oh, the Oklahoma DLC. Just making sure the audio's working correctly. Oklahoma. But Oklahoma, that's my home state, so I really want to get that DLC. But I'm a little bit a little broke. You know, I'm a little broke. Let's see here. Good morning, blah blah blah. Okay. Me and my big rig. No truck. Yes. Okay. Got it. 22,000. Okay. How much is it for an actual big truck? It's like 100 grand, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So whoever's watching, how's life been going for y'all? Anything important? Good, bad? One of those little bouncy balls, but it's like, you know those like little bouncy balls you'd have as a child, but then like they would always be split in half because you had to bite them or whatever. You wouldn't have to, but like you would bite them. Oh, we took out a stop sign. Okay, that's fine. It's just one stop sign. I don't think they're gonna miss it that much. I mean, it can't be that bad. Don't hit the stop sign. Don't hit the stop sign. We didn't hit the stop sign. It's wonderful news. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Sorry I haven't streamed in a while. I've been pretty busy with other stuff going on. I just got back from a retreat, school retreat. It was a lot of fun. Went tubing. Tubing is a lot of fun. Let's just keep going. I don't care if there's anybody coming or not. They'll stop for me. See, if there's anybody here who's watching that hasn't driven yet, all you gotta do is you just gotta commit to whenever you're going out to a lane. You just gotta commit to it. They'll stop for you. Don't worry. Those other drivers see you. They'll stop for you. If they don't, then they're stupid. How do you think I learned how to drive? Oh, I think there's mail. We have an email. Special transports. Yeah, I just started school up last week. Yeah, last week. It's not bad. It's looking pretty good so far, I'd say. But yeah, I have the advanced computer class that is just me, six of like my pretty good friends, and then like the funniest teacher in the entire school. So I know it's gonna be like my favorite class this entire year. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Anybody do anything fun recently? I went to Alaska. I guess I'll start off. I went to Alaska, Alaskan cruise. It was pretty fun. Caught a salmon there. It was really wonderful salmon. Apparently, the cruise ship could like take it on or whatever and then cook it. About to sneeze. Okay, there we go. I was about to sneeze, but then it just wouldn't come out. And this is the worst thing ever. Just kind of stuck up there in the nose. Oh, people are stopping, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the the center turning lane, and we're gonna go past everyone. Hey, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Already. How long has this been? 5 minutes tops, and we've already had a wreck. 5 minutes tops, and we've already wrecked. Oh, whatever. They'll. Oh, they're gonna take that out of the paycheck. See, see, that's the thing. That person was stupid. They didn't stop for you. They didn't stop for me, so they're just stupid. That's what I think. I think they're in their little car. Wah wah wah. The freaking semi totaled my car. What are we gonna do now? I'm joking. They're probably dead. Oh, somebody in that lane. Let's scare them off. Let's be an absolute menace to society on these roads. I own the roads. I'm the big rig semi truck. Whee! Just go in the middle, so nobody can pass me on either side, I don't think. It's perfect. Let's see, how long? Oh, 8 hours for this. This is gonna be wonderful. Let's see. 55 miles an hour. I think that means a good 60 miles an hour maybe. In a construction zone, they can look out for me. Whee! Dude, so a coach at my school was talking about this thing at a local fast food place. I know it's not everywhere, but it's called Brahms. Talking about this thing called, what was it, Butter Brickle or something like that? Strangest name ever. And I was like, what is this conundrum of an ice cream? This is like absolutely mind-boggling name for an ice cream. So, heading back from the retreat, we stopped to eat at Brahms for lunch, and I was like, okay, what do I want to have? Oh, red light, red light, red light, red light. Oh, there's a cop there. Is that a cop? Oh, shoot. Is that a cop? That's not a cop. Okay, good. I just almost rear-ended a cop. Anyway, so, go to Brahms, get myself a double cheeseburger, because, bulking season. That's just my excuse for everything. But yeah, got there, and I was like, you know what, let's try some of this butter brickle that the coach has been talking about so much. Some of this butter brickle. So I try it. It's just like butterscotch, pretty much. It was actually really good. Uh, it was really, really sweet, but it was really good. Oh, can't forget the blinker. Here we go. Oh, shoot. It'll be fine. I could pay for it. I didn't know if I had the, street violation things turned off. Was that a cop? Hey, 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 hey! Man. Frickin' for the cops, man. They're after me. Freaking. I don't know. Oh, the other day, I mean, it kind of reminded me, but I was driving my truck um, the other day, like driving one of my friends home from an event, and freaking GMC red-blooded American truck comes up right next to me, about to turn, and almost does the freaking pit maneuver on me, dude. Like I'm just driving there, listening to, I don't know, Billy Joel or something. My friend's there, just looking next to this GMC, this red-blooded American truck. There's probably some big old guy in there with like like a big beard and like a MAGA 2024 Trump forever shirt on in there, and it just almost does the pit maneuver on me. Like it almost hits my freaking bumper, dude, and then knocks me out of the road pretty much. But we were able to survive the red-blooded American truck attack. It's like the I Survived book. I survived the red-blooded American truck of 2023. Yeah, that's was not very happy. No highway language was used though. We don't use highway language on this Christian YouTube channel. No highway language. Stink Creek Road. Wonder how that got that name. Ooh, we got 4 viewers. How's everybody doing today? Good, bad, meh. It's lovely. That's like the most viewers I've gotten on a live stream in a while. Yeah, there's a semi back there, but I'm just not gonna let him pass. You know, I own the road. Yeah, he's also a semi too, but mine has a. I don't know if his had a freaking cap in the back or not. What is this? Mustang? Oh shoot. Okay, he's going right there. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. Wait no no no. Dude, those freaking railings right there. If you veer off and you hit those railings, your truck is done for. You are dead. You are a dead man in the truck. Like, Nokia phones got nothing on those things. You hit those, they're staying there. You hit a Nokia phone, it's gonna go flying, but it's still, it's still gonna be there. But I wouldn't say your truck would get damaged if you got hit by a Nokia phone. If you get hit by that, you're dead. You are a dead man. A fun way to get people to move over is you just kind of veer into their lane and then it'll just fall back like that, Isn't it amazing how kind these people are to... You see, he goes into that lane. Isn't it just amazing how kind these people are whenever you try to push them out of their lane and they fall back so you can get into that? Like, watch this. I want to get into that left lane. Thank you, sir, for backing all the way up there. That was so kind of you. Whee! See, it's just like a little theme park, It's like little amusement parks here. It's like it's like, oh no. You see, it's like you see if you think about it, the road is like an amusement park. You could do whatever you want on here. You have so much fun, but then you're on that one ride and you're just terrified of it, and that terrifying thing, that scaredness, is like about to hit these concrete or metal walls on the side of the road. But then you're never gonna hit it. You're gonna turn out of the way fast enough. I'm pretty sure. See, nothing to fear there. You just gotta turn hard enough, and then you're not gonna hit the metal railings as you're going through all the different lanes of the road. What is this? A freaking Oldsmobile? A freaking 2000 ton? Oh shoot! Nothing happened there. I didn't do the pit maneuver on that person. No pit maneuvers were done. Not like pit maneuver like that. See, that's the pit maneuver. I would never do a pit maneuver to somebody. You see? Because pit maneuver is only for the cops to do. And I am not a cop. Just. Oh shoot. Okay. No. Didn't do it good enough. Darshell. Who just names their kid Darshell? Like, Darshell. Darshell Ouzwa. Since 1874. Oh no, no! The amount of times I've hit people in this ride is amazing. I'll say that. It is amazing. It is quite the mind-boggling question. How many people have I actually hit on this road trip? Hmm. I would turn the radio on, but I don't want YouTube after me, like, oh, you can't play that music because it's copyrighted. I'll play whatever copyrighted music I want. Actually, that's a bad idea. The feds will come after me. Gilbert, like Gilbert Gottfried. Dude, he was hilarious. I love Gilbert Gottfried. Rest in peace. Gilbert, again. Oh man, dude, I burned up so much yesterday. We flew, like I said, we had a retreat. Went there, got there yesterday, came back today, and not very long, just a 24-hour retreat, but it was a lot of fun. But I go to a small school, so you're a lot closer with everybody there. So it was a lot of fun. Pretty much know everybody. But yeah, went to the water day, and out there I am burnt to a crisp. No sunscreen, cause I just got that dog in me. I'm not gonna put sunscreen on. Oh, we get to turn over here. You better move it, semi truck, or else I'm gonna kill you. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, go out there, do something called the blob, which is it's like this. I think most people know about it, but for those who never grew up around the lake, which I mean I guess I never did, but I did go there quite often. Um, but so it's just this big inflatable blob. I guess it's just there's no good way to put it. It's just a big inflatable blob, and people probably you guys have probably seen it if you don't know what it is. Is like somebody sits on the end of it, and the other person jumps on the other side of it, and launches the other person in the air. Now I'm a fairly light guy. Weigh like 145 around there, and that was like I'd say I'm probably 150 because 145 was about like half a year ago, and I've gone to the gym a lot more since then. But I got one of the heaviest kids. He wasn't fat, but he was very heavy kid, very tall, very muscular guy. I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump. You jump on like right after me. I no joke flew like half or like twice my size into the air, twice my height into the air. I'm like a comfortable 5'9", and I'm comfortable with being 5'9", despite what other guys around my height, like 5'7" to 5'9", would say. They're like, no, I'm 6 foot. I'm in fact 6 foot. No, people below 5'7" are comfortable comfortable being like dwarves. Not like the. I don't mean that in like an offensive way. I mean like those like Lord of the Rings dwarves. I mean like mining in the mines and drinking like a keg of beer for breakfast, kind of dwarf. And then people above 5'9" are just giants. They are giants. And then guys my height, they're just like, I am fine. I am 6 foot. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, boo! I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna cost me a couple hours. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. You're fine. I go down this one. Yeah, I go down to Houston. I go up to Houston, I guess. You're fine. You can pay for it, I think. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, height. I'm comfortable where I am at with my height. Oh, so yeah. Anyway, this guy is like over 6 foot tall. That I guess we should get back on track. 6 foot tall, and I go like, I'd say under. Well, I wouldn't say like. Oh, way station. I hate these. It slows down my progress. Where's the way station? Oh, here it is. Is this the way station? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going like, I wouldn't say double my height, but like probably I went probably like 7 feet in the air, and then felt like I freaking broke a rib after that. So I nearly belly flopped into that. Oh, be quiet. It's not that bad. Engine hasn't died on me yet, so you'll live. Your vehicle is not in technical state. Large. Your mother is not in technical state. That was terrible. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Man. You know what? We're gonna just go around these fine lads right here. I said go around, not hit the light pole. Go around these fine lads and whoever's in this freaking Toyota Tacoma looking truck over here. I say that like Toyota Tacomas are bad. Man. Oh, now the cops have seen it. Man. Here we go. Man, what is it getting caught? Oh, it's getting caught on the officer. Man. Dude. You have got to be kidding me. This was a terrible idea. This was such a bad idea. Who thought this was a good idea, huh? Wasn't me. Now that's what I know. Was it me? It wasn't my idea. Let's just go around this way. Man. There we go. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Just don't hit the cop. You hit the cop. It didn't even hit the cop. Nope. Can you let me back up, please? I will back up straight into you, semi-truck. Do not think I will not. Do not think I will not. Yeah, that's... I don't really care about grammar, but I want to know if it was grammatically correct or not. This is quite the pickle we have gotten ourselves into. Now I'm probably revving it way more than I should, so that's not good. Let's hit that. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Be quiet. Stop honking. I know you're mad. I know you're mad. So, be quiet. Stop honking. Here we go. Maybe. Finally. It's a construction worker. There's tons of them. Okay, we didn't hit the construction worker. Come on. Come on. There we go. Finally. Ooh, I'm not gonna get the full paycheck that I had asked for. Okay. Probably just wasted like an hour in in-game time right there. Should just like plow through the truck. Just oh, it'll be fine. Is that a cop I see? Oh no, it's a Jeep. Probably a cop in disguise. Let us commence forth. Let us commence forth unto $1,000,000. Stop sign up ahead. Nobody cares about those. Wait, so if the highway is the fastest way, I'm guessing, so. Oh, there we go. Perfect. See, kids, if you're ever just on a side road next to the highway and there's no way to get on it, just go through the grass next to the highway. Oh, man. How does this even happen? How did this happen? Like, twice in the same, like, 50 miles. Oh, gosh, dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna see a dent in my paycheck. At least it's not like if you've ever watched Jay Schlatt's American Truck Driving Simulator live streams where he sees two planes, like, pretty much on the same highway. Like, crash onto the same highway, like, right before 9/11. Is a cop behind me? It is a cop behind me. No, that's not a cop behind me. It's just a Lexus, I think. Let us commence forth unto $1,000,000. No, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. Wait. Oh, we're almost out of gas. Well, almost, but, you know, we're getting there. No, no, nobody can be in front of me. Go back to your spot. Okie dokie. How does a farming simulator vid sound? I mean, farming simulator. I like farming simulator. It's just, it's just something about the game. I can't really get bored by it. Like, it just seems like such a boring concept. But I just don't get bored with the game that much. I mean, okay, I have gotten bored with it. That's because I played it for like a week straight. Like, every every waking moment and every sleeping night I played it because I was sick and I was the only person at my house. And I ended up just watching analog horror on YouTube and then playing Farming Simulator 2019. There's a lot of analog horror I've found. It's a lot more it's not really that kind of upfront jump scare horror, which is my kind of horror. I grew up in the well, most people who are watching my stream probably grew up in the FNAF era. Well, I mean, everybody probably grew up in the FNAF era that are watching my stream, but like were big fans of it in like its heyday. Which, I mean, yeah, it's still pretty popular, but it's definitely not at its original peak. Nowhere near, I would say. But I've always liked the jump scare horror, just because like more psychological or mental horror doesn't really get me. It just doesn't really phase me that much. Like, oh no, somebody's gone and a freaking satanic cult took her or something like that. It doesn't get me. Or like celestial horror. I watched a what was it, a analog horror on some space one or whatever. It's like that doesn't really get me. I just want something that's got like a good jump scare that will actually get me. But there was one there was one kind of psychological horror one that I really enjoyed watching, and it was Gemini Home Entertainment. That is my favorite. Mandela Catalogs is okay. It's really well written, and I like the plot of it and all that. But I'm there for the horror mainly. But oh, there was one series I forget, like Harmony and something. I forgot what it was, but he said it was his stuff is kind of based off of Squimpus McGrimpus's stuff, who was a really good FNAF analog horror maker, and I feel like they were pretty good. I enjoyed watching them. And that's really, oh wow, it's getting choppy. Okay, it was getting really choppy there. It is still really choppy. I don't know why it's this choppy. It's never been this choppy before. It's probably because I have a stream connected to it. I might just turn the graphics down, but I mean graphics never really made a difference, so I hit my mic there. Harmony and horror. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Harmony and horror is my favorite. Yeah, Harmony and horror. It's really good because it's just got a lot of really good jump scares. Thank you, Mr. Moki. Thank you, my dear friend. Um, yeah, I really, the first episode, I watched that. It was really good with the jump scares on it. I watched a little bit of Wendigoon, everybody's favorite based conspiracy theorist. I don't know a single person who does not like Wendigoon. Oh, come on. Gosh dang it. He did a live stream of Harmony and horror. Like, I can't remember how far back it was, but he did it, I think, a while back. But it was hilarious to see him because I've never seen him, like, actually get scared on, videos, because they're just all scripted and all that. Like, you can, he said he got scared of things before, like, actual analog horror and all that, but that's just words. I actually wanted to see him get scared by something. He got scared a lot in Harmony and horror. And it was hilarious to actually see him get scared for once. I really enjoy Wendigoon's content. He's a really good content creator. But yeah, Harmony and horror and Squimpus McGrimps's FNAF like Lost Tapes, I think is what they were called. Those are really good. But Moki, you really do have to watch. Oh shoot, that was the wrong exit. Oh no, no, no! I took the wrong exit. No, dude, I just freaking saw like a homeless shelter down there, like tents and stuff everywhere. It looked like a freaking homeless shelter, dude. But yeah, Moki, you really gotta watch Gemini Home Entertainment. Like I said, it's not very upfront about the jump scares, but just the horror, like it's just a different kind of psychological horror than I've seen. Oh shoot. Well, well, shoot. How are we gonna get out of this? Man, come on. Dude, no, 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 now traffic's backed up. There's a freaking fire truck back there. They're probably trying to save a freaking house that's on fire and I'm stuck here. No, no, what have I done? Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right, Moki. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. No, it'll take 2 hours and 34 minutes. Not San Francisco. No. Why are they taking me to San Francisco? No. Not California. What have you done? No. No. Why are they taking me to San Francisco? No. And then let's drop me back in Houston. Yeah. Don't yawn. Don't yawn, you freaking weakling. Do what I did in the summer and accidentally drink over 9 cups of coffee in the span of like 30 minutes. So, okay, I'll better give context to that story. So I worked at a food truck over the summer, and we had a espresso machine. I make lattes and all that better than any kind of Starbucks crap you'll ever get, of course. So, Starbucks is not real coffee, and I will die on this hill. It is, and it's nowhere near as strong as Starbucks either. But yeah, it so I already. Who was honking at me? Who honked? Yeah, move over. Move over. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, coffee. So, getting to the food truck for your training the day before work actually starts for me. And they're like, okay, so this is how you do that. And I had gotten some freaking, I don't know, iced coffee. I was seeing one of my sister working. I was gonna go visit her, but yeah, so I got an iced coffee. And by the time I got to work, I was just starting to finish it up, and that's probably 1 cup of coffee at the most. I would say it's just a good 1 cup of coffee. Um, Dude, this thing is going so slow. You can make it. You can make it, my friend. You just gotta go another 30 in-game minutes. Okay, so I go there. The guy there, he's like, okay, so this is how you do it. This is how you pour your espresso shot. He's like, here, try it. So I take the shot, down a shot, and let me just say, this is coffee. This is coffee. This is coffee, not anything else. Um, I'm too young to drink any of that other kind of stuff. But anyway, so I down 1 shot, and he's like, here, you want to try it? I was like, yeah. So I tried that. My coworkers are, looking how I'm doing and how he was doing all that. Pour my shot and all that, you know, down the shot. I'm just down the shot and all that. He's like, I hope you know that these things have 4 cups of coffee in just 1 shot. I was like, this would have been nice to know. This would have been really nice to know. Oh. Headlights. There you go. Happy now. But I was like, this would have been nice to know. Dude, I didn't actually say that. I'm a nice guy. I swear I'm a nice guy. Yeah. So, I literally got home. I felt like I was gonna have a seizure. I was just there shaking in my bed. I'm surprised my freaking heart didn't explode or something, dude. Anyway, um, go to bed at 10 because it's like a good 20 minutes away, and I had to be there at like 7:40. So I woke up. I was like, okay, I'm not really used to this schedule. Yeah, yeah, it's lots of caffeine, Moki. It is lots of caffeine. So much caffeine. But anyway, I do that. Go home. I was like, okay, let's go to bed at a decent time tonight. I was like, let's go to bed at 10 o'clock. So watch some YouTube video on. I had YouTube on the TV, not YouTube TV, just like YouTube on the TV, and I'm doing that. Finish up the video, go to bed. Like I think it might have actually been like around 10:30 or something like that. It doesn't really matter. It was fairly that's fairly early for me on my summer schedule. Anyway, so okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So what I do is go to bed, lay there for an hour, which I mean, I'm kind of, I don't, it doesn't have to be like all the time, but I was like, okay, Yeah, this might just be, you know, because this is like pretty much my first job ever. So like, I was also pretty excited for the work. Well, I know, surprising. It was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed that job. Actually, I'm get to do that tomorrow again. Uh, yeah, so I do that. Um, go to bed. Let's see how much I get deducted off. Oh, $1,000. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. It's not good either. Let's do some long distance because I think that'll give us some really good, uh, um, money. Yeah, let's try and not crash this thing this time, maybe. Yeah. So it's like 11 o'clock. I was like, man, I was tired, but I wasn't sleeping. So I go to. I'm just laying there in bed. 12:30 rolls around, and I'm just like, dude, this sucks. And pretty much like right as that happens, or right as I say that, I fall asleep. And I wouldn't think much of. Oh, come on. I personally think that's their fault for parking their car that close to a freaking big rig like this. Um. Anyway, well, I've lost like thousands of dollars on traffic violations just the past like 30 minutes. I'd say is how long the stream has gone. Probably a little less, a little under. Um. Anyway. Yeah. Wake up at like 2:30 in the morning, and feeling not a lick tired. But I'm like, I gotta try and go to sleep. I mean, I guess I was probably like, I wasn't tired, but I was just exhausted, I guess. But yeah, so I'm at 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. I was like, man, maybe it's just I woke up in the middle of the night and I'll fall back to sleep. No, no, no. 600 miles, don't crash. Be quiet, Moki. Be quiet. I, I will not crash. I will not crash, Moki. I refuse to crash. And if I do crash, then it is not my fault if I crash. See, stop sign right here. This guy's this freaking big rig doesn't know how to turn properly. Go! 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 Okay, they're gonna let me go. Wonderful. Um, yeah, so wake up 2 in the morning. 3 in the morning rolls around. I was like, man, this sucks. This still sucks. I was like, maybe I can still fall asleep. So, it's been like 30 minutes. 4 rolls around. That is where I lose all my hope. 4 rolls around. I'm like, okay. I know what's happening. I know why this is happening. I'm not going back to sleep. So I just go over to my desk where my phone's at, turn off the white noise that I have, and just start scrolling through YouTube until I wake. And I did try to go back to sleep at like 5:36 in the morning. Fell asleep for like 20 minutes, then woke back up again. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. And I was like, man, this really sucks. So yeah, that's how I should have gotten my heart exploded, or my heart. That's where my heart should have exploded, but it did not. At 4150, the American, red-blooded American, 4150. Yeah, so yeah, that's the last time I downed that much caffeine in a day, or at least that late in the day, because it was like 5 o'clock. Like earlier in the morning, whenever I was actually working, I would make myself a latte for the morning just so I'd be, have that, kick of energy, which it would help me through the day. And I'd still go home, and I'd lay in my bed, and my hands would start shaking still, and I don't think I have Parkinson's, so yeah, I would just stand there, or lay in my bed, just my hands shaking, because the lattes we make, we pour 2 shots of the espresso. And if you aren't caught up on the lore of the espresso shots, which was, I was like 10 minutes ago, but those espresso shots are worth 4 cups of coffee. This is the strong stuff, like I said earlier. Um, so yeah, one latte with the milk and the frothed milk and the syrup and the equivalent to 8 cups of coffee wouldn't keep me up all night, but I'd still feel pretty energized whenever I'd get home. But yeah, that time I drank all that coffee. I finished up that first coffee at like 5 o'clock or like 3 o'clock by the time I had gotten to the food truck. Finished everything else up at like 3:30, or drank those two things at 3:30. Left at like 5 o'clock, I think, 5, 6 o'clock. I'm like, man, I'm excited for work tomorrow, but I gotta get some good rest. No. No. No rest for the weary, as they say. Oh my gosh, yeah, that sucked. That was a hard lesson learned. Never take, never accidentally drink 9 cups of coffee at like afternoon. And I enjoy drinking coffee. I don't drink it like every day. I'm not a freaking caffeine addict. Like I'll take some pre-workout before I go to the gym just so I can get like a better pump. And then if I wake up like pretty early in the morning, then I'll get a coffee. But outside of that, I don't usually drink coffee. Or if it might not even be the night. The first time I remember, whoa there, car. That was his fault. That was his fault. That was his fault. How did you not see a frickin' semi-truck in the right lane? And then you're like, oh, perhaps we shall do some troll experiments here. Some on my troll logic. How about we dive under this big rig right next to us? That's not gonna work. You are going to get yourself mangled under the side of this frickin' semi-truck. How much weight are we pulling today? Whoa. Oh, no. How much weight are we pulling today? F8. No, it's F6. F6, there we go. 26,500 pounds. Whoa, okay. No. There we go. Gosh dang it. Who didn't see the freaking semi-truck? We've already had 3 crashes. 3 crashes. And they have all not been my fault. Don't say it was my fault. It was never, ever my fault. Anyway, have y'all seen... Okay, so... I'm not a political person, but like Trump turned himself in on Thursday or whatever. Have you seen his mugshot? He's given you... He looks like he's risen up the American populace. Like, hello, my fellow voters. I think you should vote for me. He looks like he's trying to seduce the American populace into voting for him. He had the freaking light skin stare, risen up the entire American populace. What is this? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What is going? No. Okay. Who knew trucking was so difficult? Amen, Moki. Amen. Trucking is a difficult industry. It is so difficult. It is such a difficult such a difficult job. All these people not looking out for the freaking big rigs carrying 26,500 pounds worth of doodads and gadgets and many fun things. Do I exit Fredericksburg? Yeah, the freaking semi-trucks carrying all this wonderful equipment for the American populace to use. He is the silly mugshot. He's up to... He's up to something. He's up to something here. You know, funny thing. All the politicians are like, listen, young folk, I'm pretty hip, I'm pretty rad, I'm pretty with the times. Who did I hit? Who did I hit? Who did I hit? The freaking cop? Yeah, they're like, youngsters. Yeah, I'm pretty hip. I like to skateboard. I'm pretty hip with the times. Big Chungus, big Chungus meme. But voters, like the younger generation of voters of like 18 to mid 20s have the least amount of turnouts for votes. So you gotta really be like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Like, I'm pretty hip with the times. Big Chungus among us, sussy baka. Like what? What are you talking about, Mr. Politician? Go to the frickin' home. Go to the frickin' home. You senile meatbag. No, 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 no. It is funny that Joe Biden did make a Animal Crossing island, though. Me and my friends, we were at my house one time. This was back like 2020, election season and all that. And we were light, stoplight. I'm not stopping, green or not. See, how courteous of them to have the green light. Also, I'm not sure. I'm kept up with the motorcycle community quite a bit. I'm kind of a biker myself, if I say so myself. Um, but Harley Davidson put out a new electric motorcycle, like an e-bike, pretty much. They obviously don't know who their customers are. Like, I I can guarantee you nobody in like the freaking Hells Angels or any kind of biker club or gang, the Banditos, whoever, the big buyers of Harleys, all the people in biker gangs and biker clubs and all that. I can guarantee you none of them are going to buy the freaking e-bike unless it's like the Californian the California uh the California biker gang, the liberal biker gang. I like my motorcycles electric. All jokes aside, I just don't understand. Harleys have that. If you've never heard of Harley Davidson, whenever the stream is done, and we're most certainly not going to probably get to 1 million by the end of this stream, there's probably going to be a part 2 to this. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Hold on, let's do a little trick. Let's do a little trick that I've found out. So what you do is you go to your graphics, you set it lower, and then watch as the magic happens. This would have, oh yeah, the pee pee poo poo, the pee pee poo poo trucking company. Yeah. So just watch as this happens. Watch as this magic happens. Is that a That's a European one. Oh yeah, they all disappear now. No, 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 not the metal railing, not the metal railing. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So European semi trucks I've seen are like way different than American ones. Like obviously just in their looks, but Europe, they have a lot thinner roads over there. If you've never been over there, I've been over there one time. Their roads are a lot thinner than American roads, and they're mainly they I mean, yeah, of course they have a lot of interior countries and all that, but they're really big with shipping things and all that. Like America, we do have like a lot of places you can ship things into, but we also have a very large area where a lot of landlocked states, all that. So they're not meant for two, like a whole lot longer drives, I think. While American ones, they're trying to get to Like they're trying to get to, like from West Coast to Texas and all that. They're meant for long hauls and all that. But those European trucks, they cannot. I refuse to believe that those things are aerodynamic. At least, for a freaking semi truck. Like I don't think semi trucks are that aerodynamic in the first place, but they gotta be messing it up with those freaking pug faced flat, those freaking flat faced pug looking semi trucks or whatever. Like what are they doing? Like did they just take their semi trucks, run them into a wall and be like, yeah, that works. That works. They're like the freaking like Germans. Oh yeah, I think this works. If we could just run, if we can just. Oh no, cop! It's a cop! It's a cop! Okay, there we go. If we just run the semi truck straight into the wall, I believe that we are going to create the perfect semi truck for all of Europe to have. It will go from Berlin to Warsaw within less than a day. Have you? I got that from a freaking. It was either BMW or Volkswagen. Made a freaking poster about one of their cars. Um, and it was from Berlin to Warsaw in 1 hour or something like that. I don't know. And oh no. I was like, you should have chosen your words a little better there. Marketing department. I don't think saying Berlin to. Oh no, it said Berlin to Warsaw in one tank. I don't think going from Berlin to Warsaw in one tank is the best context for a poster. Yeah, I think Germany went to Berlin and Warsaw in more than just one tank. Little under 100 years ago, but I don't think that turned out very well for a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, I went over there to Germany. I was 13, I think. My stepmom was deployed over there in Germany. The Ramstein Air Base. Ramstein, I think is the band or something like that. Ramstein Air Base, and my dad lived over there, so I visited him. In Germany, I think there's similar, like they got the similar is it longitudes, or is it latitude? I always get mixed up between longitudes and latitudes. I think it's latitude. No, it's longitude. It is longitude. Longitude goes horizontal, I think. I think they're similar longitudes to where I live. Not the exact same temperance, I think. But it was beautiful over there. I loved seeing everything over there in Germany. I didn't really go to northern Germany like all that much. We really stayed in southern Germany, but seeing all the museums and all that, we saw a couple of World War II tanks over there, and that's whenever I went through my big quote unquote history buff phase, where it's that phase where kids that age will be like, yeah, I know history, names like 20 German tanks that the Nazis used, or I mean the no Germans used, like like that kind of phase, like the Hearts of Iron 4 kid phase. I have yeah, you've seen me play Hearts of Iron 4 Germany and all that. Where's this way station? Is it right here? Yeah. Can't forget to turn signals. Anyway, yeah, I know I played Hearts of Iron 4, like just I said the other day, it was like 2-3 months ago. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, that was just for like, let's just see how that goes. Did not go well. The Russians were massacring me. Well, as they, probably should. They're the no Germans. Alright, hurry up. Go on. I love how there's just a car horn and a truck horn in here. Go. 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 Move. Move. Man. See how fast that happened? They stood there for like 30 seconds, and I was there for like 5 seconds tops before I started moving off again. I didn't even I barely even stopped. Like what are these guys doing? They tweaking or something? What are they doing? Uh-oh, somebody got into a little wreck. Seems like a little skill issue. Move. 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 You know what would be a fun stream to do is Barotrauma. That is such a fun game. It's such a fun game until you get hit with the frickin' swarms of whatever they are, just as the swarms or whatever, and then your frickin' submarine starts collapsing in on itself. It's a game. It is one of the games of all time. No way. No. I thought one of those signs had that freaking crying emoji, you know, where it's looking up and its hands are stretched out or whatever, like the you gotta know what I'm talking about, you know. Yeah, I think most would probably know what I'm talking about. It looked like it had those emojis on there. Hold on, I have the stream playing on my phone so I can see chat. I don't have a second monitor. I don't know where my old monitor was that I could probably use. Even if I did, I was going to give it to my other friend who does live streams. Or did live streams. Do I turn here? No, I don't. I go down this way. The silly little mug shot. That mug shot is amazing. Oh man, the sunset's coming up. I've been trucking all day. No, no, no! What have I done? What have I done? No, I've crashed once again. I've done it again. No, no. I was too enamored with the sunset. No, we saved it. We saved it. We saved it. No, no, no. What have I done? What have I done? No. I say I saved it, then I freaking run into the freaking barrels here. I don't even know if I have enough speed to get up the freaking ramp. Yeah, Moki, Barotrauma does look Barotrauma does look very interesting. It is a really interesting game. I'd even play it with some of y'all if y'all were interested, if you have it. That'd be an interesting time. Yes, sad face emoji. I know it's very sad. Thank you for being here, Moki, for being very engaged. I know I sound like a friggin' teacher. Thank you for being engaged with my class and not interrupting me. Thank you for being engaged with talking and all that. Oh, my knee is hurting right now, probably because I'm carrying the weight of YouTube right now. Well, that's going to see a deduction in my paycheck. I know that. Humble. Oh, I feel like that's a sign or something. I just said, but my knees hurt from carrying the weight of YouTube, and then the friggin' sign says, humble. What are you telling me, God? What are you telling me? He said it again. There it is. 1960 humble. I need to get gas. No, 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 no. What have I done? I've done it again. No. No, what have I done? Waffle House. No. It's like that one guy. Oh no. I love that video because before that he's just talking and acting like Like he looked so normal in that, and then after that, like before and after that, he just looks normal. And then and then whenever he's like, oh no, then his eyes just bulge out of his sockets. It's hilarious. 90 miles. I feel like in the last 10 miles, this thing has crashed. Okay, I make a promise to you, the American people. My 2023 YouTube campaign. My next, my next long haul. There will be no wrecks or accidents that will happen. Not again. No, Moki. Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh man. If somebody in the chat could please scare me so they could get the hiccups out, that would be amazing. Moki, if you could say something scary so you could help me get these hiccups out, that would be absolutely amazing. Por favor. Let's just try to get these people out of the way. Honk, honk, honk. No! So, we're just gonna do a little bit of trolling. Go. Go. We're good. Oh, hiccups are gone now. Never mind, Moki. Oh, we have 2 viewers now. Ooh. No, gas! Gas! I need gas! um, see, if I ever want to become a trucker, and then if there's like some kind of background check for that, and they see this live stream, Moki, what have you said? You said boo! No, no, Moki, that's so scary. Why would you say that? Anyway, yeah. So if there's like a background check or something to become a trucker, I think I am screwed if I ever become a trucker. It's like so. No, they wouldn't sound polite like that. Like, so, what this guy video you got right here? I don't think you can be very good at trucking, boy. You gotta get some training under your belt. You gotta do better than what you do right here. We don't let you just run over people just because they got in your way. That's what I think somebody who drives a semi-truck sounds like. Honestly, though, semi-truck, like being a trucker, wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it wouldn't be too. I say it's not gonna be too bad until the hemorrhoids kicks in because you're sitting for so long. But outside of that, I don't think it would be too bad. Um, you know, you get to drive. I mean, I love driving places. Don't get me wrong. I love driving. It's like therapy. You know, you got a bad day, just go drive down a nice country road. That's what I do. Who needs to pay for expensive therapy when you can just pay for gas money? That's my philosophy. Log. But yeah, I mean, also I've heard they make pretty good money as well. Especially once you get enough money, you can be like a actual like shipping company. You can make quite a lot of money with that. There's some video I saw of like a 19-year-old kid. I mean, he's like 19 years old, owns a trucking company of like, I think it was like, I want to say like six trucks. I want to say, it was making like, of course, you know, this is just on the video. I'm not exactly sure if it's true or not, but he said he was making like 100 grand a year, which it would not surprise me. They do. Oh, finally, a sneeze. I don't know what it is with me not being able to get sneezes out. Engine malfunction. No, no, no. Maybe there's like a classical music station that there is. I don't know if YouTube would take that off or anything. What have they got here? Tejano. Let's see here. Some classical. How about some classical music? No, I don't think I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I love driving a lot of places. I would not be totally against becoming a trucker. I mean, other than you're not going to be, close to home a lot, and I want to get married. Like, I want to be like I want to be married pretty young and have kids fairly young as well. I'm somebody who wants to really kind of settle down in life later on, but you gotta. I don't really see a difference between high. Yeah, there's not really a difference between high and ultra graphics, but the reason I'm doing that, Moki, is because there's a little cheesy exploit within the game that if you do that, the cars, the vehicles in front of you will disappear. So, if I'm ever in a wreck or anything, whoa, I thought this thing. Never mind that. Never mind. Something super was gonna come out of my mouth. Yeah. So the reason I do that is so if I'm about to crash into somebody, then they'll disappear like right in front of me. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Well, of course I was gonna talk about something. Um, I don't know. Maybe if I forgot it, it wasn't that important. It was something I was going to talk about. Perhaps not. Perhaps it was not very important. Are we all important? Are we important at all? Oh, trekking. That's what it was. Yeah, so it was important. That it was in fact important. So yeah, I mean, I mean, other than like not being able to be home a whole lot, I've heard they make pretty good money. So let's see how much did I get off. $2,000. $2,000. Holy crap! Let's get some more long distance stuff. We are about 3,000 away from being able to buy a new truck. Yippee! My own truck. The company can start. The money can start flowing in. Let's see. Let's drive. Yes. I know I don't have a truck. Amarillo to Galveston. And if we do this, and like I promised the American people, I would not crash. Oh, you want to know an interesting fact? So, like I said earlier, I went to Alaska, over the summer. Like it was like a week-long trip or whatever, just touring Alaska pretty much. We went to Juneau, the capital of Alaska. There are no roads into Juneau. No roads into Juneau. The only way you can get there is through their airport, which takes 2 flights, and that is United and, of course, Alaskan Airlines. I think it was United. It's either United or American. One of the two. And then through boat. It's like cruises or other things like that. So you cannot get into Juneau through land. It's either sea or air. I mean, unless you hike through the reason you can't get to there is because there's mountains, and it would be really tough to do something like that. And of course, avalanches are really, really common among those mountains. Unless you wanted to hike through the Alaskan mountains, you're not gonna get there by land unless you just want to prove that you're like an absolute unit of a person. You're just gonna have to go through boat or plane. No, everything's going good so far. So far, so good. Why do I hear something coming on side. No, never mind. I thought there was a car trying to pass. There is. Oh no, it's just 2 lanes. Never mind. Did not know that. Oh, well now you do, Moki. Now you've been enlightened by my wonderful fun facts. You just cross. No. Okay, there we go. There we go. Everything good now. Okay, so I've been streaming for like an hour. That's good. That's about an hour, and we made like 40,000, I'd say. And of course, we haven't made as much as I could because well, people have been crashing into me. You know. Yeah. Holy crap. This is, oh yeah, this is one with a bed in the back. Is that a microwave? This truck has a microwave in it. It's got a microwave. It's got and a mini fridge. Was that a mini fridge? I couldn't tell. It's got a microwave and maybe a mini fridge. Hold on, let's take our eyes off the road for a second so we can see furnishings. You see? It's like a mobile home. You got a bed, a microwave, and a mini fridge. What else do you need in life? What else does somebody need in life other than a small bed, a mini fridge, and a microwave? You could cook popcorn, like those freaking TV dinners. TV dinners go hard, dude. Yeah, mini fridge, yeah. TV dinners go hard. They're not that good for you. Or most of them aren't good for you, but they are really good. Some of them are really good. Some of them are not that good. I don't like the fried chicken ones. The ones with the fried chicken, they just taste like... It's a good way to describe it. It's the way I would describe how those microwave meal chickens taste like is like... it's like cardboard. But if you put like the freaking thermal paste that PCs have. It's like cardboard with thermal paste in it. Probably tastes like those like fake Krabby Patties from SpongeBob that actually looked like they were made of thermal paste on the PC. But yeah, I personally prefer. There's this one, like the big bowls or mega bowls, I think is what they're called. This like bomb penne pasta is what it's called. I'm not describing it as bomb. It is called the bomb penne pasta. It's because it's got penne pasta with meatballs and it's spicy. It is. I mean, I say spicy. It probably wouldn't be spicy, but I have a fairly low spice tolerance. This is not gonna be an easy turn. This is not gonna be fun. No, 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 no. We did it. We did it. No, no. Huh. Well. What do we do? Do we load from a save point? Where is it previously saved? Oh dear, it is saved from a long time ago. Wait, autosave. There is autosaves. What day are we on? We are on... Does it say what day? Wednesday at 9 a.m. If we want to save this, we gotta go back to an autosave. The freaking railing jump scare. The freaking the metal railing jump scare. This is quite the conundrum. Load the autosave. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load the autosave. Is there chat latency? I think there's chat latency. See if we can't try and fix that, because I think... Chat filters. Not chat filters, I don't know. Because I think there is... I think there's just latency on the stream in general. I think there's just some stream... I think that's actually normal, that there's some stream latency. So, yeah, I think that's fine. Yep, here we are. We've loaded the autosave. Everything will be much better. Our mini fridge, our microwave, and our bed are all intact. Is there a TV? Be cool if I've seen people like put like TVs inside of the inside of their like semi trucks that have cabins inside of them. See, look at that little plebeian over there. Oh shoot! Look at that little plebeian over there with his with no little cab in the back to sleep in. The little plebeian with nowhere to sleep. Wham wham wham. No beds. Look at that. That looks like almost. Not. It's not. I don't think it's the exact model, but it looks like pretty similar to mine. Or the one I'm borrowing from the company. I saw one of the big ones, like one of the really huge ones. Um, Semi trucks when coming back from the freaking school retreat I was at. It was huge. Like I wonder how much those cost. They have to be insane about how much those cost. Mac, no, I'm more of a Kenworth kind of guy. I've seen a trucker video. Oh, hold on. A trucker video where a guy sells an Xbox in the back. Yeah, I think we're thinking about the same person, who installed an Xbox in the back. Like that'd be, like you've just got a mobile gaming setup alongside your microwave, your mini fridge, and your bed. Like how cool would that be? You cannot tell me that would not be cool. Just being able to have like the necessities literally right behind you. Like yeah, houses are cool, but you gotta walk there. You gotta walk inside of your house. Imagine not just being able to just once we get this turnaround, we'll do it. We'll just look, look back there and all that. Let's imagine you just gotta walk in your house like a freaking plebeian, like a little pleb. You just go here and you just jump back there. You could even crawl back there if you wanted to. You could just crawl back there into your little bed, turn on the Xbox, play some Call of Duty, and then once you're on Call of Duty, probably I don't know, do what Call of Duty people do and call you slurs or whatever. But I don't know. I never grew up on Call of Duty, so. Yeah. But well, no, you wouldn't have Wi-Fi, so all you could do is play Minecraft and imagine shooting other people. You could play. Can't play Rocket League, no. Pretty cool, but then you'll have. I wouldn't say that's not terrible though. I mean I like I said earlier, I like driving, but it's probably a lot different with the semi truck because you got to do some really wide turns, and also you're an absolute beast. If you even tap somebody's car, they're instantly dead. If you pit maneuver a freaking car, they are dead. They are dead. They are going to die. 69,833 pounds. Like, but another really good thing is like in New York City that they can't. I mean, yeah, they got semis there, but it's gonna be really hard to try and drive a semi through New York City. So they do box trucks. Box trucks are just like that has to be really profitable to drive a box truck through New York City, or like some like really like metro area, like some really large metro area. Like driving box trucks through there, you've got to make whoever came up with that idea had to make bank on that. Mm-hmm. 5 lanes, including the middle one, I guess, the turning lane. All for me to have. Nope, that guy's stealing. That guy's stealing my lanes. What time is it supposed to get there? 6 p.m. Pretty much 7 p.m. actually. And we're driving on grass right now. Actually, that's nice. That is a weird car horn. Those aren't even. Wait, that's the truck horn button. That is a really weird truck horn button. What if I attached a freaking truck horn to like my motorcycle, like a semi truck horn to my motorcycle? Like mine just sounds like the horn on my motorcycle sounds like the road runner, like meep meep. Or attach the freaking semi truck horns on there, or the big, or like the freaking clown horn, like onto there, and then like whenever somebody cuts me off or something like that, just honk the freaking clown horn like. I cannot do any high pitched things. I was yelling like all night last night. I also played some poker last night. No gambling, because can't. That is a school sponsored event, and they would not like it if we gambled. I played some poker. Some of the girls were there, like, teach me how to play poker. I was like, okay, fine. No, that was the worst hand. There was only one hand of poker. It was the worst hand of poker I've ever played in my life because they did not know what they were doing, and I was way too tired to explain all that. It was just like 11 at night. That was way past my bedtime. No. 98 damage? What? What is that damage? What is that damage? Will this thing even move? It will move. We've destroyed that car back there, dude. What have we done? 100% damage. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? We'll just try and get it fixed because I don't think an autosave has been there for a while, so. I'm watching the stream on my phone right now. It's just moments before disaster. Just a couple of seconds before the disaster. He passed the semi-truck, moving into the next lane, sees the car right there, moving into the lane. Boom! Dead. That thing is gone. I've broken my promise to you, the American people. I have broken my promise. I accidentally clicked on another video. You crashed with it. It's okay, Moki. It's okay. Oh gosh, how long does that send us back? I think it got closer to that actually. We need like, you know what? You have got to be kidding me. I just get out of the shop, get this thing repaired, and a freaking car gives me the fender benders, the freaking truck. Man. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna make a compilation of, like a crash compilation of the times I've played American Truck Simulator. Like, I'm just gonna edit all the clips together to get the crash compilation. I already deactivated it. What is this game on? Yeah, no, yeah, Moki was 100%, 100% damage onto the truck. Like, okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense because I was going like 100 miles an hour and I hit the freaking metal pole or whatever. How much farther is this? 420, 420, the funny number, the funny number. Oh, no more. What? I've broken my promise to you all that I would not get into another wreck ever again. This is so saddening. I think I'm gonna cry. In fact, I think I'm gonna cry that I got into a wreck whenever I promised you I would not get into another wreck. This is so sad. Yeah, I'm hoping to start streaming a lot more now. I might even do it two streams a week now, maybe. I was thinking like Friday and Tuesdays because nobody has anything going on Tuesdays. Unless you do, and you're wasting the most boring day of the week. Who invented Tuesdays? Did a car crash into you, or did you crash into the rail? Okay, Mookie. So what happened is I got into the freaking outside lane, like this little part right here. I forgot what it's called. The margin or whatever. That's not the margin. No, this freaking open space right here to pass the semi truck because this lane was blocked by the nemesis, the menace to society, my nemesis. And I passed the semi truck. I'm starting to turn into the lane. Then that freaking menace to society goes into the right lane right here as I'm getting back into the right lane. And I didn't want to push the car out, and I didn't see the metal pole. This freaking metal pole right here, pretty much, right in front of me. So I was like, okay, I could probably just pass this car in this lane. No, I headbutt the freaking metal pole. It destroyed the truck. The crash compilation would be, I feel like it'd be a good video. But yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. I might start streaming twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. I feel like that'd be a good schedule. I'm hoping I can get more people to see more streams. I need to make better thumbnails because most of the time the thumbnails I make is like 30 minutes before I start the stream. I should probably take the logo out of it also, but yeah. No, 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 no. Oh, this is amazing. Abilene, Dallas. I'm for October. I know I'm gonna do like. That's probably when we're gonna do the schedule. I'm probably gonna play some. I think what I was planning on doing was playing some FNAF games because I have Sister Location and of course whatever it was the sixth game. I keep forgetting its name. Pizzeria Simulator. And I am not sure if my computer could run Security Breach. So not that. That's not happening. Plus Security Breach was not scary at all. Now the Ruin DLC on the other hand, that had me freaked out. I thought that was actually a pretty good redemption on Steel Wool's part. I thought it was pretty scary, but I also get scared easily, so just take it with a grain of salt, I guess. 40 miles an hour on this. Don't tell me what to do. I'll go as fast as I want. Yeah, I was probably also gonna play some of the fan games probably. And then there's one other game I really wanted to play was I think it was one of the backrooms games. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I was gonna play Sister Location. Didn't really think I didn't really think Security Breach was that. Yeah, it was not very interesting. Like aesthetically, it was cool. Like I thought the aesthetics of it were cool, but it wasn't horror game kind of aesthetics. Like it was, I thought it was really cool. Hardly a FNAF game other. Hardly a FNAF game. Yeah, I agreed. It wasn't really much of a FNAF game other than like, the name drop of, or Freddy Chica, and then the name drop of Bonnie. Wasn't really much of a FNAF game. And there was no Five Nights. There was no Freddy's. That was not Freddy. That was an abomination. No Five Nights. No Freddy's. No Five Nights at Freddy's. No horror. No. No more. No more FNAF. Now, Ruin on the other hand. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I didn't play a whole lot of it, but the time I did play it, I was actually pretty scared. The freaking Monty jump scare at the very beginning, that's whenever I knew that this was probably going to be pretty good, and it was pretty good. At least the parts I played, of course. I just got too scared to play it. I get scared easily. So, I think I already said that, so. But yeah, I mean, Security Breach looked cool. Like the big, pizzeria and all that. Like, it's a pretty big step up than, building with no doors and a big hallway, and then small building with two doors, but has the electricity output of a freaking lemon. And those games are actually like really scary. They made them scary, and that I feel like Ruin also made their animatronics pretty scary. Other than Roxanne Wolf, I did not think her design was that scary. I didn't really find it like, haha, face is gone. You can't see. You're blind. All you can use is your ears. I didn't really think she was that scary. Chica, on the other hand, I thought her design. I think she was. I wouldn't say she's my favorite design. She's like a really close first, though. She's really close to first. She's a second place. They were all really good designs, except for the. I mean, when I say except for the freaking MXES Rabbit or whatever it was called, the freaking electronic rabbit or whatever. I feel like the one that they found in the files was a lot better for that. He just looked goofy, but I kind of liked his design at the same time. And the Mimic was just like an endoskeleton, but it was, you've never seen an endoskeleton walk around. It was different from all the other endoskeletons, and all that. But the Freddy, it wasn't. I don't think in the game it's the actual Freddy that you see in Security Breach in the base game, but I think because it says prototype on his foot, so like prototype Freddy, I thought his design was amazing. The way his, like Freddy has a little chest thing that can like open up, like the robotic parts that can open up. You can put Gregory would hide in there in the base game. I thought that was just kind of like his mouth or whatever. I thought that fit really well. And Chica's design, I do like Chica's design just because it was just so. It just took her very gluttonous kind of personality from the first game and really made horror out of that. And Monty's design, I really like. Well, I mean, Monty's design was pretty basic, I'll be honest, but what they did with the character was really good. They just made him like rabid, but they could have. The sounds he made were hilarious. I feel like they could have, not say done better, but maybe not made the sounds Monty made so goofy. They just made him like an actual like rabid alligator, but it was just so. He sounded so goofy, like. He sounded like a caveman. He just sounded like a caveman, dude. And what other ones? The Little Music Men. Those things, I love the Little Music Men. They're amazing. And they got to see Bonnie's design in it. I thought Bonnie's design was really cool. Traffic violation. Crash. That was his fault. He did not see me move over. So that's his fault. But I thought Bonnie's new glam rock design was actually really interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try and play. I feel like whatever it is, whatever it's called, Pizzeria Simulator. I feel like that might be one of the hardest games, one of the hardest FNAF games, other than like UCN's 50-20 mode. 50-20 mode on UCN is insane. Go, go, go. There's this FNAF game called Grizzlies. Yes. Yeah, Grizzlies. I've seen Grizzlies before. It is such a good FNAF fan game. It is really well made. It is surprisingly well made. Yeah. Anyway, did you guys hear Charles Martinet? This is, off topic from FNAF Freddy. Off topic of FNAF, but Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, has retired from doing Mario's voice. And I mean, it was like the guy who pretty much made most people's childhood is, he's retired now. I was like, man, that sucks. You know what? He deserves it after all these years. He's got. I did not realize how how wild his hair was. Now he's got a freaking long hair. Wish I could have long hair like that. If you guys know who Bob Seger is, if you don't, look him up. He was a rock artist from like the 70s, I think the 80s maybe, around there. I think it was 70s. Moki's, that funny you say that. So I was told from a friend about that, about how he had retired. But whenever I saw the post that Nintendo had made about it, I saw a picture of it. I was like, I thought I was like, they're acting like he died. Like they made it sound like he died. But my friend told me that he retired, so I already knew he'd retired. But yeah, you're right. The post Nintendo made kind of did make it seem like he died, but he didn't. Yeah. I wonder what the next Zelda game will be. I don't think it would take as long as Tears of the Kingdom, which is a masterpiece of a game, I would say so. Just because they didn't have to worry about the COVID virus and all that, around the world. And also, they're just trying to one up Breath of the Wild. I don't think. I'm not saying the next one's gonna be bad, but I don't think it'll be good as Tears of the Kingdom. I wouldn't say, unless they decide to do a threequel of the Breath of the Wild series. But I wouldn't understand where they would go after Tears of the Kingdom. I wouldn't understand where they'd go after that. I mean, I guess you could kind of see where. I mean, I guess Breath of the Wild kind of left some room for more story when they added Ganon back. But now that Calamity Ganon's gone and actual Ganondorf is gone, I wonder what they'll do with the next Zelda game. I doubt that they would make another Breath of the Wild sequel, or I guess it would be Tears of the Kingdom sequel. But yeah, I mean, I guess they're the same difference. I doubt they would make a Breath of the Wild trilogy and spend that much time on it. I think I would really like another game like Skyward. Well, I mean, I say another game like Skyward Sword, but I mean, Tears of the Kingdom had the Sky Islands and all that. But Skyward Sword, this is a hot take. It's my favorite game of the entire series. And people give it all kinds of crap, but it's not that bad just because of the motion controls. I had no problems with the motion controls, and it was actually probably my favorite part of the game, and you're probably never going to hear that from anybody else. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the motion controls part, and I am glad that for the Switch port that they made, that they did make it to where you can control it with the joystick. So now people who didn't like it can enjoy the wonderful game that it is. And of course, people say that the dungeons were really easy, but I think it was just meant to be a more easier game. I mean, it's chronologically, it's the first in the series, so I think it should be first Zelda game for most, I would say. But yeah, I think they were just trying to look for a more easier game. Like, not every game is going to be as hard as like Majora's Mask or Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I don't know what they're expecting. They're not. I shouldn't. I don't expect any game to be like the hardest game ever, unless other than Elden Ring. Whenever I bought Elden Ring, I was expecting it to be a hard game, and it was a really hard game. I had bought that game, played it for like an hour, and I was like, dude, I do not know what I'm doing at all. Deleted it off of my PlayStation because I was like, this is just wasted space at this moment. Picked it up back last May. That was over a year from whenever I bought it. Picked it up back in May, and I was like, man, this is actually kind of fun now. Killed a couple bosses, did a couple of the dungeons. Yes, Sir Swanky, we were talking Zelda. I was probably going to talk about Zelda after this. So killed a couple bosses in Elden Ring, and I was like, Man, what do I do now? That's the thing with those super open world games. I couldn't remember if there was missions or not, or things that guide me. Is I like a game that has a good like missions. Like I like being told where I have to go, and not like I love a good open world game to explore, but I do like a good mission here and there. But yes, Mr. Sir Swanky, we are talking The Legend of Zelda. I will always, I will die on the hill. I wouldn't say it's the greatest Zelda game, but I will die on the hill that it is my favorite game is Skyward Sword. No, I wouldn't say it's the best one though, but it was like somebody made something about emotional maturity on that game, and I played that right as I guess my maturity started to grow as a kid, and whenever I saw that video essay about it, I was like, man, that's the exact same thing. Yeah, I agree with you there, Sir Swanky, that I do prefer more linear. Like I love the open world, but there has to be some kind of linear path to take. But yeah, it was somebody made it something about emotional maturity regarding that, and I really yes, thank you. It is a really good hill to die on. Um, I really enjoyed the very a lot of emotional maturity that that game had. Cause I was kind of an early bloomer. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I started to mature, I matured a lot sooner than a lot of people did. I was like 14 whenever I started playing it, so I really matured a lot faster than a lot of people did. So it was like and it was the quarantine, so it was I guess it was like a good time to start playing that game. And I played that game all through the quarantine. Right at the end of it, right whenever I was about to go back to school, I finished it. I was like, this is the perfect end to being stuck in my house for like the past like 3 months. Not even 3 months. It was my school and remember my school shut down in March. So it's April, May, June, July, August. 5 months, nearly half a year of being stuck inside. And I mean, at that time, of course, I had some of my friends over and all that. You know, I kept in contact with people. And at that time, I was dating somebody, so you know, I at least had somebody I would talk to on the daily. But yeah. So it just I still will always die on the hill that Skyward Sword will always be my favorite Zelda game, and I will if I tell like a die-hard Zelda fan that other than you, Sir Swanky, I know you enjoyed Skyward Sword quite a lot. Now that you're playing it now, but yeah, I get a lot of flack for that. The people I've told. Damage. I paid for it all. I paid for it all. Why do I get minus $9,000? What did I do to deserve it? What have I done? Let's get some high value cargo in here now. Let's take a quick job. Let's see. How much money do we have? Dang it. It's Fort Stockton, San Diego. Dude, that's a long drive. Okay. Now we're starting to get some actual long drives here now. Let's try and, is there, these are the most expensive ones here. They're all the really long ones. I'm not looking for a whole lot, so. There's gotta be some kind of faster way to go down that direction. Like, I'm the Zelda, the Zelda minigame on Nintendo Land, that is the best Zelda game that there is. Yeah, it is the best Zelda game that there is. Oh. Oh yeah, that is really true, Sir Swanky. That the Zelda fan base is really divided. But yeah, Sir Swanky and I and a couple of our other friends, we have played that Zelda game on the Wii U. So well, I wouldn't say so much, but the times we have feuded over it. I have the best shot on the Wii U with the gamepad. So I would do that. I would be the ranger pretty much for the group. But let's see, how much is that one? Oh dear, which is that Saturday? Uh, yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, we have many stories about Sir Swanky is an absolute menace in that game. You are a no, not Sir Swanky. It was our friend Alec is an absolute menace in that game. Yes, you do love messing up the other people, but the best game I think on Nintendo Land was Luigi's Mansion. The Luigi's Mansion minigame was, in my opinion, the best one on there. That and maybe the Pikmin one. I kind of enjoyed the Pikmin one, but I still say Luigi's Mansion was my favorite because I know the speed running strats. Sir Swanky he will back me up that I speed run that. I finished the rooftop one, which is like the hardest one for a ghost to play on. Like I've speed run as the ghost. I speed ran that, got everybody down in like 30 seconds on that. If I just start to pull out, maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll stop. They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. You can move now. You can move. Here we go. That is true. It is the single best use. No, 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 no. There is one better use of the Wii U gamepad that no other variation of this game has done, and that is Lego City Undercover, where it is used as the little communications pad. Yeah, the Metro game was. I kind of like the Metro game was decent. I kind of enjoyed it, but yeah, it was. It was. I think it was way too easy. But the Lego City Undercover, if you've never played that on the Wii U gamepad, use it as like the communications pad, map pad, and everything else. Kind of like Pikmin 2. Yes, I am. I am way too good at Luigi's Mansion. Oh no, I'm parking brake. I am way too good. I am I, I'm a little too good for my own self at that Luigi's Mansion game. But Luigi's Mansion is one of my favorite franchises ever. And my ranking for it goes like the games wise goes 1, 3, 2. And I 2 is like it's hard for me to put 2 down there because I'm kind of blinded by nostalgia because that was the first Luigi's Mansion game I ever played and I enjoyed it so much. But I was blinded by nostalgia by saying that it would be my favorite. But the first one's my favorite, and I don't say it goes downhill. I wouldn't say the Luigi's Mansion games go downhill, but the aesthetic of the games is not the same, man. Oh, okay, no, Luigi's Mansion 2 is Luigi's Mansion 2 it is good. It does kind of keep with the similar aesthetic, just different places and all that, different variations on that. But okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody has ever beaten Lego City Undercover on the DS. I do not know a single person who has ever beat that game. I never beat it. You've never beat it. I don't know a single person who ever beat it. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, Luigi's Mansion, yeah. Luigi's Mansion 2 I think had really good scenery. Luigi's Mansion 3, some floors were really good, some floors were okay, some of them were just really bad. Some of the floors were like really bad. Yeah, none, no, I don't know a single person who ever beat that game. Willingly beat that game should be a good way to say it, but beat it in general is a good way to put it as well. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, it was, I wouldn't say it's hit or miss because there were some really, really solid floors that were like really good, and some floors that were okay, like they were not bad, but I wouldn't say they were great either. But there was just some floors that were just so bad. I did not like them at all. Like my least favorite one was the frickin' museum area. the museum area. It was the museum, the uh, museum, Lego City Undercover harder, 3DS. I think it is. I'm gonna be honest. I really do think it is harder on the 3DS than it is the Wii U. But anyway, so I think that I mean the oh, it's a gym place, like the freaking gym floor or whatever. I did not like that workout floor or whatever it was. I did not like that one. And the oh, I can't remember it. The freaking pirate area, dude. I just did not like the pirate area for some strange reason. And I do not know why. I just did not enjoy that floor as much as I thought I probably would. But yeah, it was I did enjoy Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh no 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 no. Okay, there we go. Oh, my mic. Here we go. Oh man, why you gotta do that? Oh, it's a Camaro. Is that a Camaro? A Camaro? Let's see here. Can I keep up with the? Am I going faster than a muscle car? I think I am. Yeah. Is that a Camaro? A Camaro? Is it? It is. Bump them off the road. Bump them off the road. I hate Camaros. I will never. I will never like a Camaro. Mustang car. All the Mustang cars all the way. I will forever love Mustangs. Mustangs are my favorite car of all time. Camaros ain't got nothing on Mustangs. And Dodge Chargers, like you got the three main muscle cars of the American industry: Dodge Chargers, Mustangs, and Camaros. Dodge Chargers, Ford Mustangs, and Chevy Camaros. 1,300 miles. Yeah, it's gonna be a long haul for this one. I am a master truck driver. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. There is a little latency with the stream right now, so I'm seeing y'all's chat like a minute ahead, I think. But yeah, the Dodge Charger used to be pretty good. Now they're not so good anymore. Camaros, I will refuse to say anything good about a Camaro. I do not like Camaros. Mustangs. Pride and joy of the American muscle car. They are the front line. Whenever I think of America, I think of the Ford Mustang. Yeah, knock 'em off the road. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Sir Swanky, I didn't name drop you. I swear, I didn't. I swear, Sir Swanky, I did not name drop you. I'm joking. Yeah, I, I, s- so I have at my church. There's a associate youth pastor. He's like, Camaros are so much better than Mustangs. Crash now? No, no, no. I'm not gonna crash, Merc. I'm not gonna crash. So anyway, he's like, Camaros will always be better than Mustangs. And Bumblebee was a Camaro, so the Camaro has to be the greatest muscle car that there is. And to you, I say, unnamed associate youth pastor at my church, what car did John Wick drive? He drove the Mustang Boss 429, which is the most beautiful car there ever is. If you can, don't exit out of the stream, but after this, you gotta look up the Mustang Boss 429. It is the most beautiful car, I think, that has ever been made. It's just a normal Mustang, but souped up, like a souped up Mustang, and it is beautiful. I'm sorry, Sam. I did not mean to name drop you. It was an accident. It was an accident. No, I did it again. I did it again. No, no, I did it again. I'm so sorry. Swanky, I'm so sorry, Sir Swanky. I didn't mean to name drop you. Oh no, no. What have I done? What have I done? Oh man. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Bless me. Yeah. So what have y'all been doing recently? Anything fun? Boring? I've been preparing for another Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I made my new character, Elvish Presley. He's an elf bard. Gonna be an absolutely wonderful character. I think it'll be a wonderful campaign. Whenever I have a friend, campaigns are usually pretty expensive, and all that, but they are pretty well written. But usually, we had one campaign. Don't you dare, Sir Swanky! Don't you dare! Hey! I can pay off our unnamed friend for our next D&D campaign. To do some not so good things to your character. I'm just gonna let you know that. Also, this is an inside joke between me and Sir Swanky about Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Don't forget about grenades, Sir Swanky. Don't forget about the grenades. Yeah, agreed. D&D is quite a lot of fun. I feel like people think like, oh, they're such nerds, or there's two classes to people who don't play D&D of what they think about D&D. They're either absolute nerds or they are like satanic cultists. Which, to be fair, there are there are some pretty extreme D&D players out there. I heard a story about somebody. They wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons in this group. It's a small town, Oklahoma. My barber was telling me about it one time, that they had to kill somebody to be able to play Dungeons and Dragons with them. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me! That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, here we gotta do the little tricky trick. So basically, this trick is for those of you who are just new onto the stream. So whenever I'm about to rear end somebody, or somebody's about to get into a head-on collision with me, what you gotta do is you gotta change the graphics settings, and then whenever you get back into the game, the trucks or any kind of vehicle in front of you will disappear. Just completely gone. Yep, see, right there. It's like magic. Oh, no. Holy crap. I was about to wreck right there. That was about to be really bad. That was not going to be good. That was about not to be very good at all. Yeah, Moki, it does take a little bit to learn, but how me and Sir Swanky and all of the other people learned is just by playing. It's just something you do whatever you want. I say the hardest thing about D&D is just making a character. That is the hardest thing that there is. But outside of that, it's just imagination and math. It's just imagination and math. It's just imagination the game, pretty much, or math the game. Math and imagination the game. That's what D&D is. But I'm something of a, I wouldn't say I'm something of a film person myself, but I really want to start doing some film projects on maybe not this channel, but another channel, like a secondary channel, because I really wanted to start doing some film projects. And if you ever start a campaign, I advise banning grenades. It's the grenades. But I'd really love to try and do some film stuff sometime, because it's just film. I love acting, and I love voice acting. I love doing impressions and all that. And Sir Swanky will say, I'm pretty good at doing voices for all the D&D characters that I've done in the past. Which, I mean, I've only had one character, but like NPCs in the game and all that. I'd say I was pretty good at that. But yeah, I've just really I really like writing as well. Like I wrote a campaign for my D&D group, and it was a little rushed, mainly because whenever I wrote the campaign, it was the day of the day of actually doing the campaign. So whenever I wrote most of the campaign, we were actually doing the campaign that night. So the writing of it reflects my inner emotions of that time. Very rushed. I think I spent more time on the playlist than I did anything else. But I feel like I made a pretty good story about it. But if I ever become famous and get enough money to make a movie, I want to make a movie off of our D&D campaign. Not like name it like D&D. You seem to be yawning a lot. Yes, you know my school had the junior senior retreat, and we are. I'll speak of the devil. Yeah, I'm just really tired right now because I did not sleep very well. Those beds, I'm pretty sure like. No, never mind. I can't make that joke, or else if I ever become famous, I feel like I could get canceled for that joke. Feels like prison beds. That's a better way to put it. Prison beds. Woke up so many times in the middle of the night, and people weren't helping that either. I'm just really tired. I took like a 1 hour nap earlier today, but I know I'm gonna be sleeping good tonight, though. I know that. All right, Moki, you take whatever time you need. Um, yeah. It didn't help that somebody was just crapping their pants in the middle of the night. Like they were just farting so loud. Like, it sounded like a sound effect, dude. And then and then the freaking alarm started going off at like 6 in the morning whenever we woke up at like 8. It was like one of them was Rocky. The Rocky theme was just blasting. Other ones were just the loud blaring alarms just at like 6 in the morning. And then somebody was just going, "Ugh," like every couple of seconds, like that. And then this one guy kept snoring the entire night. I didn't really. I heard it, and it was there whenever I was awake, so I was getting annoyed. But oh my gosh, I wasn't woken up by it that much, but it was just annoying whenever I was awake. I just told people who woke up from it, just go over and pinch his nose. Yeah, I will say the retreat was really fun. The retreat that we had was a lot of fun to be able to do. I really enjoyed it, getting to know the seniors a lot better, and all that. I'll tell you about it on Sunday whenever we see each other again. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to be able to do that, and yeah, I played some poker as well. Not gambling, of course. But yeah, anyway, back onto the subject of movies. I want to make a movie about like the a movie about the campaign, not like about us doing the campaign, but about like the world, like kind of like the Dungeons and Dragons movie. But you can't name Dungeons and Dragons, of course. But yeah, I'd love to do a campaign or like a film like that. And the premise was a vampire, like a pretty much I think like a dark lord, pretty much. A vampiric dark lord was that's threatening, the local, not the local area, like the entire world, pretty much. And we were pretty decently high level by the end of it all. So we were just going around doing all these quests. Sir Swanky's character got a legendary sword that could do tons of damage against this guy. Um, that we just had to do like a fetch quests on. I don't see the problems with fetch quests. I mean, I can understand how they can become tedious at times. I like a good fetch quest. A good fetch quest is, I enjoy those. Sometimes they can be kind of annoying though. Like if it was like, I want a cart of apples. Like, just, can you not get that yourself? Are you just so lazy that you can't bring a cart of apples into your little house or whatever? But yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of intense moments, a lot of really good moments. We need the mob boss vampire to be in. Yes, that was my favorite character. His name was Count Ludwig. Was the one like the Dark Lord Byron is the guy I named the villain, and what was his name? Count Ludwig was the was his like right hand man, his second in command. I have to say he was like my favorite character out of them all, cause he gave y'all a chance to not kill him, and then you killed him. He gave you a chance, Sir Swanky. He gave you a chance, and then you kill him. You killed him. You killed him. What have you done? Yeah, but I think that it wouldn't even be much of like an adventure movie. It would just be more of like a comedy movie because there's two schools of thought for D&D campaigns: the super serious campaigns, and then the super wacky campaigns, like the super like fun, like the super just funny campaigns and all that. Let's see here. Can you? No, I hit a pole. I hit a pole. No. But yeah, we kill everything in D&D. That and yeah. So, Sir Swanky in the party. Whenever we did our first campaign, he went up to. We had to go to this freaking witch or whatever and like ask if she wanted to stay in the village. She wasn't like a bad witch or anything. She was like an apothecary who made potions and all that. Like there's a dragon threatening the area. You have to go to this village so you can be safe and whatever. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to stay here in my little cabin. So what the party ended up doing was there's this large wooden beam. Oh my gosh. Time to change the graphic settings because I mean sometimes the graphics are just a little bit too much, you know. Sometimes graphics can be too much. But anyway, so what he ended up doing, or the party ended up doing, is she was the only way that they could get health potions to fight off the dragon, and she would not give them health potions. So what they ended up doing was tying her to the big wooden beam inside of her little house, inside of her house. They robbed her. they robbed her in her house, and they tied her to the middle of the pole in the house, and then and then they stole her bed sheets and then health potions from there, and she is probably dead by now. Not probably, she is dead because the campaign I wrote took 1 or 2 years after our first campaign. So she's dead. She's dead. She's a corpse. She's not a corpse. She's just a skeleton at this point. She is dead. Oh, man. Yeah. So that is the party. They're menaces. They are absolute menaces. They are menaces to society. But anyway, I'll explain the grenade joke. So basically, in the first... Okay, no. I'm talking about... So we've done 3 campaigns so far. Our first one was just a one-shot, which is just one session. The second one was where they tied the witch down to... Or, like, kidnapped the witch or whatever. And then the third one was the one I wrote. So our first campaign, our actual first campaign, was in a cave. Nothing to do with the witch. That is our second campaign. So what they ended up doing... Or what I ended up doing was I saw I had a Tinker's kit in my pack. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm a little sneaky guy. Pretty smart. My character's pretty smart, I think. So what I ended up doing was I asked our dungeon master, the DM, can I make a grenade? Not like a new grenade, like not modern grenade. Like I'm talking like a Sea of Thieves kind of grenade, you know. And he's like, yeah, okay. So in one turn of combat is how long we've said. Yes. Yeah. So one turn of combat is how long it takes to make a grenade is what we dealed on, and then so comes to my turn. He's like, so you're gonna use the grenade? I was like, yeah. He's like, so how much damage does it do? And I had already looked it up. I said it does 6 d6 dice of damage, which a d6 is a 6-sided die. I got 6 times 6 is 36. I got like 30 damage on the freaking demon that we were fighting. Ended up killing Sir Swanky and another guy's character, which we were able to finish up combat before they were fully dead, and we were able to revive them and all that. But yeah, second campaign, of course I used grenades. Why wouldn't I use grenades? And then Sir Swanky comes along, and then he he asked if we can become the dungeon master for the last part of our second campaign. I was like, of course you can, because I'm kind and generous like that. And you know what he does? You know what Sir Swanky does? He bans grenades. He bans grenades from the campaign. He banned the precious. He banned the precious grenades. He banned the grenades. He banned the only thing that I could do really good damage on whenever I was at low level, because a rogue, a thief pretty much is what my character was, could not do a whole lot of damage if I hadn't done a stealth strike, which like doubles my damage pretty much. He took the only thing. It was not justified. It was not justified. It was not a justified ban. It was not justified. I need water. My throat is starting to hurt. It was not a it was not a justified ban. I think I'm having a heart attack right now. There we go. I think my heart started again. Oh no! Man, these graphics are kind of they're kind of they're kind of getting down a little bit. I think we're gonna bring them up to ultra. Yeah, it was not a justified ban. So what did I end up doing on the third campaign that I started to DM? What does brightness look like if I... Oh my gosh. Darkness. Oh my goodness gracious. So what I ended up doing was, whenever I started our third campaign, I told him, look, if you're gonna if you don't unban grenades, yeah, exactly, it's just the graphics. if you don't unban grenades, I'm gonna do some terrible things to your character. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. I'm gonna do some bad things to your character. So he's like, okay, fine, I'll unban grenades. Which, I mean, the power was in my hands to unban grenades, but I wanted to hear you say it, Sir Swanky. I wanted to hear you say that, man. Yes, I did basically blackmail you. Not basically, I did blackmail you. Unbanning grenades. So yeah. Yeah, so that's how grenades were the most overpowered weapon in the campaigns. And then they were banned, and then the glorious savior. Oh, hold on, we gotta do a fun trick so we can gain some speed. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. We gained some speed by going down the hill. Not a whole lot, actually. But yeah, basically, yeah, I'm hoping one of our other friends is I started writing another campaign because I really enjoy writing stuff. I really do, and so yeah, I started writing another campaign, a mystery campaign, instead of like a more action-based one, adventure-based one, I guess. And he's like, yeah, whenever we finished up my campaign, he's like, yeah, you mind if I wanna campaign or wanna do DM the next one? I was like, oh yeah, of course, and all that. I hadn't finished this campaign. I had just started the basic stuff. So I was like, I gave him my notes and all that. So I hope that Mr. Unnamed Dungeon Master guy decides to not ban grenades. So if he doesn't ban grenades, then that would be absolutely wonderful. Wunderbar, as the Germans would say. I think. I don't think so. You're so tired, you're forgetting how to speak. What do you mean I'm forgetting how to speak? I speak perfectly. Fine. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get some film stuff done. I want to major in. I want to be a film major in college. I don't want to be, that film major. It's like, you think that's a movie? Let me tell you what the actual film is. Godfather Part 2. What else is there? Oh, Oppenheimer, 1917. Oh, Forrest Gump. I'm not gonna be that. I don't want to be that kind of film major. I just really want to make films and all that. But I've heard, That's one of the kind of majors that I put under the category of starving artist. Oh no, there's a cop right there. It'll be fine. I think. I hope. Man, frick you. You know what? We're gonna. We're just gonna cut him off. We're gonna make sure that this guy can never get past this semi truck. Yeah. Yeah, how do you like that? Huh? Stupid. Stupid. Yeah, so I've written a couple of scripts, and Sir Swanky, I hate to tell you this. That horror movie I told you that I was working on has been postponed indefinitely. Basically, I'm canceling it just because. Oh shoot! It is freezing up. I see that. I see it is freezing up. Hold on. I'm gonna fix the bitrate on this. I see that now. I'm very sorry. God. I'm gonna try and fix that now. Edit. I think. Oh no, properties. I think. No, it's not that. Hold on a minute. Let's get this. There it is. Settings. Hold on. I'm gonna fix. I think I just need to fix the bitrate on this. The output. Let's try and increase the bitrate a little bit more. I think that should do it. Apply. That should do it. I'm just gonna check the stream connection. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What do you mean not getting enough? What do you mean? Maybe just outdrive the cop. Exactly. Just outdrive the cop. So I think I've fixed it now. Now that it's not doing that anymore. I just brought up the bit rate. So I think it should be good. It sound okay? Like I'm not speaking too loud, am I? Let's open the widget. Let's see. Stream is healthy. It's not receiving enough. Oh. Smooth streaming. I think it should be able. I think it should be good now. Perhaps. Maybe. R.I.P. Horror. Yes, I'm very sorry, Sam. And then that other one I told you about. The other one where you're gonna be what was it? The teacher with only 2 lines as your character is named. We're gonna change it, where you're not gonna be the teacher with only 2 lines anymore. In fact, we are scrapping the entire thing and starting anew. We are going to make it a video series with 15 episodes. It will be lovely, and you will get more than just 2 lines. Glorious day, Sam. You get more than 2 lines. I mean, Sir Swanky, Sir Swanky, Sir Swanky, I swear. Hold on, let's try and gain some speed up here. Oh shoot, I need gas. Okay, we're just gonna turn off right here. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have the budget for, a horror movie, That kind of requires a lot more budget than I really expected at first. And, yeah. Sound is good. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know that sound is okay. And I need to fix stream. I think I need to fix. The stream is really late right now. The latency is really bad on it. Anyway, we're gonna try and get some gas. There's some gas out there. I'm not sure if we could make it. Can we make it to the gas station? Please. Oh no, it's a red light. No. It wasn't a red light violation. The lights were green. The lights were green. What are you talking about? What are you on? What are you talking about? It was green. It was green. Let's just do a little turn right here. Okay, I deserve that one. I'll be honest, I deserve that. I think now's a good time to do a little... No name drop. I swear. There was no name drop. I swear. The good thing about gas is that it's covered by the employer. That is lovely. I think at least most of it is. Oh man, dude. So yesterday, I think I told you all about the Blob. I hope we can actually finish one of your film. But yeah, I know I've said I want to do all this film stuff, but never gotten around to it. But I really want to try. I really do want to try with this like little series that we're doing. I really do want to try and do that. I think it'll be a really good idea. I just need to scrap the original script and get everything right. But the idea I had for it was, if you've ever seen Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate events on Netflix, it's going to be pretty much modeled like that. Like modeled very similarly, like somebody, most likely me, is going to be there kind of narrating the story of it all. Then um, the original person who's going to do it, of course, is still going to be the main character. You get to be the teacher with more than just 2 lines now. Glorious day, Mr. Sir Swanky. You get to be the teacher with more than two lines now. Oh yay, green light. Speeding violation. Man, where's the freaking cop at? Where's the cop? Where is this cop? We are going to run him over with the 18-wheeler. Is this even an 18-wheeler? I can't tell. Yeah, it's an 18-wheeler. I'm joking. We're not going to run over the cop with an 18-wheeler. And you get back on the freaking highway. Oh no. Wrong lane! Wrong lane! No! That's not British! No! The speed limit sign! No! No! What have I done? Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, let's see here. Where are we going? Rail Export. That's a weird sound name. Oh. Good night, Sir Swanky. Have a wonderful night. Get some good sleepy. Ashfork. Who names a town Ashfork? Like, you got all kinds of names. You could have named it, like, I don't know. Road safety is no accident. And you just choose that. No, we're not gonna do that. No! There you go. I have a menace on the road. At least since we're speeding, we can get there faster. See, if you're ever late to somewhere, just go faster. And you'll get there. Maybe not as late. Or maybe not even late at all. We're going 12 over the speed limit. Hopefully there are no cops around here. Oh shoot, I got work in the morning. I forgot about that. Shoot. probably gonna end it off at 10, so I got like another hour and 30 minutes. It'd be a good 4-hour stream. I think that's pretty good timing. Good 4-hour stream. I like that. Hopefully that bus isn't gonna turn into this lane. Okay, good. But yeah, I got work in the morning. Probably gonna make myself another espresso so I can get myself, because I have 2 shifts tomorrow. I have two 4-hour shifts, I think. Yeah, 2 4-hour shifts. So I can, I mean that's pretty good money there. So that gets me at least one video game. Well, one game that would be really fun or really interesting to play. I mean, just to me. I'm not sure about y'all, but it's called what's it called? DEF CON, I think is what it's called. DEF CON. Nobody wins it. Holy crap, we're going 100 miles an hour. Yes. Yes. No, there's a cop. There's a cop. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's just the graphics are the graphics are looking a little too graphical. They're not enough graphical, actually. So I think we just gotta do that, I think the graphics aren't looking enough graphical. Anyway, there we go. Now it's better. Yeah, so basically it's nobody wins. There's just somebody's not gonna lose as bad. Nobody wins in this game. So all you gotta do is just try not to lose as bad as the next person. Basically, if you know what the DEF CON rules are in the U.S. military, DEF CON is like the military alertness, and DEF CON 1 is like nuclear war. So you've got 10 minutes. You control like a continent, I think, like one of the 7 continents. I think there's 7. No, only you can't choose. There's only the 6 like main continents that you can choose. Yeah. So you go there, or you choose whichever one, and you build up your offensive things, your defensive things, like your military, your fleets, your bombers, and some of your defenses for like nuclear war and all of that. So you have to just try not and get like nuked as much as you possibly can. I think that would be a really good stream, especially since Oppenheimer just dropped recently. I saw that movie. It is such a really good movie. It was really good. Like I was told to go in there not to expect so much about the bomb as to expect more of Oppenheimer's like life, and it was such a good movie to see, and Christopher Nolan did a wonderful job on that movie. I gotta get over, truck. Let me get over. Let me get over. Thank you. Las Vegas. We get to go to Vegas. But it was such a good movie. Other than like there were like two or three like sex scenes in there, which were a little uncomfortable to get through. But yeah. Other than that, it was really good. And I'm not saying that this makes the movie like absolutely terrible. It's just I would not want that to be in a movie, preferably. Are you not gonna move? Parking brake was engaged. But I really enjoyed the movie, and the cinematics of it were just amazing. And the fact that there was like barely any to no CGI in that movie. The fact that Christopher Nolan would actually drop a nuke to make a movie is insane. That's a joke, of course. He just used practical effects. He didn't use a nuke as practical effects. I think he said they mixed together some like some chemicals and some other things together, some explosive stuff and chemicals to make that and all that, to make the nuke explosion scene and all that. But it was, I mean, everything was so beautiful about that movie. I really enjoyed it. I have not seen Barbie either. I'm not gonna see Barbie. As much as Ryan Gosling is just amazing. I'm not going to watch Barbie. Probably not. Barbenheimer. Barbenheimer summer. No, it is the Oppenheimer summer. It is the summer. It is the summer of the nuke. Summer of Oppenheimer, or it was, because no, it's not gonna be summer for too long. Oh man. Alrighty. I'm gonna try and look up, how to actually, grow your YouTube page and all that. 'Cause I really like to take this off because I do enjoy, being able to speak with y'all, the audience, and all that. It's really enjoyable. And I know, once, if it does ever take off, then, the live streams will be flooded. This live chat would be flooded. But, it's always good to see, how other people are doing, how everybody else is doing, and all that. I guess it's the good thing of being a. Yeah, yep. Still trucking, Moki. We're still trucking out here. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the good thing of streaming on such a small basis, is being able to like talk to you all, and not have everything like just not have chat flooded with just random people looking for attention and all that. I am not letting anybody in. You're not. No, no. What have you done? You've let somebody in, therefore you have wasted my time. I would love this YouTube thing to take off, but I mean, I mean, I guess I kind of have time for it. It's after school and all that. I mean, if Tommy Innit did it, I could probably do it. So nothing against him. I didn't say that as like an offensive thing. I'm just saying, somebody whenever he started out streaming, if somebody my age could do it, I could probably do it as well. And I didn't mean that as like an offensive thing or anything. I enjoyed his streams, and if I've ever watched them, but I really enjoy watching Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt is hilarious. I mean, back to like becoming like I was talking about it earlier in the stream, is becoming a trucker would just be, it would be a lot of fun. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not saying it's gonna be like sunshine and rainbows and all that, but being able to drive through all like the U.S. and all that, I think it would be a lot of fun. Yeah, to be able to see that. Of course, until the hemorrhoids kicks in, but you just gotta walk sometimes. You just gotta take breaks, walk and all that. Yeah, eventually, if I keep doing what I'm doing, it should take off. I'm hoping. What I'd like to do is, if I ever get a lot of money, I would love to buy a Harley Davidson motorcycle. 'Cause what I've got is like, it's a 350 cc, which is the power of the engine, pretty much. Um, Nowhere near a Harley, of course. But once I get good with driving and all that, I'd love to buy a Harley sometime. It's just pure American muscle in a motorcycle. But I know Triumph, which is a British company, they also make really good motorcycles as well. hold on. I'm typing in chat because there's some stream latency, and I cannot think and type at the same time. So that's why I was quiet for a little bit. There's some stream latency. I'm just gonna say, how do you spell latency? There it is. So I'm just gonna have to text and drive for a little bit. So yeah, I think it should be fine. It's just a little straight path. Um, oh, there's a turn. I'm fairly close to going to college. I'm about like I'm over a year out. I started. I mean, I'm a junior right now, but I go to a school where it starts later, so I should technically really be a senior. I'd be going to college at the end of this school year, but next school year I'd be out to college. But I'd really love to study business management in college, just because I really want to become like an entrepreneur. I just want something I think I would enjoy doing and make good money on, because I don't really want to just be in a place where I'm stressing about bills and all that. I don't really want to be in a place like that in my life. But I say that, but I also have always wanted to be a teacher. Yeah, I have always loved teaching kids. I've taught. I've taught some underclassmen. All fun and games until you crash. Yeah, who said I'm gonna crash? Who said I'm gonna crash, Moki? You have oh ye of little faith. But I love teaching people how to do things and about all kinds of things. I'd want to be like the super cool teacher that like everyone remembers. Like I want to make class like school's really sucking the creativity out of everybody. And yeah, I mean a lot of people don't really know that until it's like too late. But I'd like to make my classes like work with your creativity, work with a lot of your imagination and all that. I love, you know, I've already taught some underclassmen. I play the tuba for my band and for my school's band, and I mean, I mean, I am pretty good. It's just I've slacked off a little bit, and I really shouldn't be doing that. But back, back in, I wouldn't say my prime, but probably I wouldn't call it my prime. I'd say I'm in my prime right now, music wise. But back whenever I was, I was actually pretty more engaged with it. I should say is a better way to put it. Is my band teacher said that he wanted me to teach some of the underclassmen how to play. So first semester of my 8th grade year, I had my first student ever, and I taught him how to play, and he's really good. Second student I had, I taught him to play, and he's also really good. He's going to competitions now. And I could leave it there and say that that was all me, but no. The only reason he told me that he wanted me to help teach people is because my own teacher, who would have taught them, was out sick, and the other teacher, who was one of the other tuba players' older brother, I think, was busy at that time. So I was entrusted to be the teacher of the small children, and now I'm doing it again this year. I did a little bit last year. I don't remember ever doing it my freshman year, but I know I did it my sophomore year, the end of my sophomore year. And I know I'm going to probably be doing it this year again, which I really enjoy doing that because I'm just teaching people things that I really enjoy to do. And I love also learning about history and telling people about history things. And I've always wanted to become a history teacher, but I've also, want to run a business or just, get something that I would really enjoy, like filmmaking and all that. Something to make me good money after a lot of hard work, of course. And what time is it? I think, yeah, we got like a little over an hour left that in the stream. I'm gonna end it off at 10 just so I can go to bed fairly soon, so I don't have to, worry about waking up way too early for work, or not worry about being too tired for work tomorrow. Left lanes. Queen Elizabeth, where you at? Oh wait, yeah, she's 6 feet under. Never mind. Dude, that's about to be a year from now. Queen Elizabeth died almost a year ago, dude. That is crazy. This wasn't like right before the American tragedy, Jay Schlatt's tragedy of 9/11. I love all the jokes that they do to Jay Schlatt about 9/11. They're terrible, but they're hilarious at the same time. Like you saw the jersey that one of his friends gave him, the wrong way violation. Don't you know that I'm British? I'm a little British boy. Oh no, it's the cops. There we go. I love being a menace to society. Oh no. No, 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 no. Too many times on these twisty, curving roads, on these like back roads, too many times have I driven off of them and done irreparable damage to my semis. On one of them I have one of my save files that I have like 3 employees making like $1,000 a day for me. Actually, over $1,000 a day for me, alongside the like 10,000 or like $100,000 shipments I'm doing like every day. So I'm making bank in that one. I'm pretty close to $1 million. What to do in college? Yeah, Moki, I'm going to be honest. You've got a lot of time to really think about what you do for college. Don't stress about it. Like, I wouldn't say, don't stress about it till like the later part of your junior year. Like, you can probably think about stuff right now, like where you want to go, but don't really like stress about it until like your later sophomore or later in your junior year. Maybe even, I mean, once you take the SAT, you're gonna trust me. When you take the pre pre SAT and pre ACT, you are gonna get flooded with college emails. I got my mailbox or my email got just bomb. Even my mailbox, my physical and digital mailbox got flooded with stuff from colleges. I didn't do terrible on the pre ACT and pre SAT. I mean, I'd say I did pretty good for those, but it's just you gotta just once you do those, even the ACT and SAT, you're gonna get flooded with all kinds of stuff from colleges. I got farthest one I got. I live in Oklahoma. Farthest one I got was from Maine. And I don't know if that's just because they're like, oh wow, this kid did really good from Oklahoma, and then be like, man, I don't want to go to Maine. The lobster, bring out the lobster. I love DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled quotes are a lot of fun to say. Life is roadblocks. This is starting to seem like a new opportunity. I love quoting DJ Khaled. Let's go golfing. DJ Khaled is hilarious. Is that DJ Khaled? But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to college. A lot of people say they just want to get out of my school because it's like a small private school and all that. You get college emails every day. Yeah, dude, it gets annoying after a while. It really does get annoying. But yeah, forgot the score. Yeah, I forgot my score. I know I scored pretty high on the pre SAT. Pre ACT was like above average, I think. Yeah. And I don't know. I think I did a lot better. I haven't taken any the ACT or the SAT yet, just because I was gone the day that we were supposed to do it. I was too busy forwarding my musical career. I was too busy making gains in my musical career than I was, or for, than bleh, too busy making gains in my musical career to do some stupid little test. I've also heard that some colleges don't even want you to do or not want you. They want you to do the ACT, but sometimes they don't even need you to do the ACT, which I'm probably still gonna do anyway. But I mean, I've had people in my class, super smart people, absolute genius level IQ, go in there first ACT, and then get like 30s. Like you've got to be kidding me. Like give me a freaking like above like a 25 or above, and I am set for life. Oh shoot, we were supposed to turn right there. Like I would love to get like a really high score on the ACT, but I mean I'm gonna study. I don't want to study more than I have to for it. I mean, SCT, I did really good on the SAT, or the pre-SAT, I guess, so I might want to do that. Because I think they're both, like, fairly, they're, both of them are really good leverage. But I know a lot of people want to get out of my school for college just because we're a religious private school. So, you know, people are going to be like, you don't see a lot of people who disagree with you at a religious private school, or not even disagree with you, just have differing opinions and all that, like, or just people who aren't religious and all that, like, people want to get out, and I understand that completely. Dude, move. Like, I was talking with some seniors, like, I'm just ready to get out of here. I'm just ready to, experience the world and meet new people and all that. I was like, that is deep, and I totally agree with them as well. And my school is just like, don't lose your faith in college. It's like, the professors at college, they're gonna take away your faith. Like every person I've known who's gone to a non-religious college has said, yeah, it's not that bad. They're not gonna like tell you that if you're religious or something that you should go like you should go, I don't know, you should go. I can't say the one I'm thinking about because I don't think YouTube would like that very much. That you should go be you're a terrible person for doing all that. I don't know. I've never heard anybody I've talked about who's gone to college, like my sister or anybody else I've talked to, be like say that. Yeah, I don't understand why. Like I understand that maybe there's a chance that would happen, but I never heard anybody complain about that. Is there somebody riding my tail? Tailgating a semi truck. They have got. They are brave. They are brave to try and tailgate a semi truck. You are brave. Oh no, they're not actually really tailgating. They're not really tailgating a semi truck. There was somebody. So whenever we were coming back from my school's retreat, there was a van, like a big old or a big bus, like I don't know, something that's equal to it. It's some big old bus or whatever that most people took, and I got in a van with the nice AC inside of it, a really nice AC. And somebody was just starting tailgating the bus. I was like, that you are not gonna win that battle. If they brake check you, you are dead. You are going to die, especially on the highway. You are a dead man if you even think about tailgating that bus. You are dead. Alright, what's the time at? Oh yeah, we got tons of time actually. Truck. Truck works. Total truck care. Can I drive with these? I can drive with the or the yeah arrow keys. I can drive with those. Okay. I need to get my dad got me one of those steering wheels for like games or whatever. He got one of them for because I play a lot of Gran Turismo whenever I'm over at his house. I love Gran Turismo. Stop sign. Who needs a stop sign whenever you can just blaze through it? I play a lot of Gran Turismo at his house. He got one of those like steering wheels or whatever for games. I should get that and bring it to my house and play play this. with the steering wheel. That would be a lot of fun. You're just gonna be a baller and go, "What are you doing? It's the Camaro driver." Of course, it's gonna be the Camaro driver who does that. Man, frickin' Camaros. Nobody likes Camaros. If you do, then you're wrong. Sorry, I was texting and driving. No, no. Hindsight will always be 2020. Visit service. I don't need to visit a service. This thing is perfectly fine. Alright, let's get this going around here. There's a place to. There's spots on the side of the road to sleep. Okay, that's nice. What is going on here? Alright, how much longer? 3.5 in-game hours. We are almost there. And then we can finally buy ourselves a truck. Our own truck. A big boy. How much money do we get for this one? 32,000. You know what? Oh no, never mind. Alright, well nobody's going, I'll go. Don't know why everybody didn't want to go. Just because the light's red doesn't mean you don't go. You know? Moki. Look, it was a one-time thing. That time I texted and drove. It was just a one-time thing. It was just a one-time accidental occurrence. Other times that I will text and drive in this stream, I've never crashed. That was just a one-time accidental occurrence. Man, I'm tired. I stayed up playing poker till like 12 midnight last night. After I'd finished that one with like all the girls, they were playing it and did not know a single thing, and we were being kind of obnoxious about it. Yeah, just me and a couple of the guys played. It was really good. I wasn't doing so good until I got like a really good hand everybody was betting on, and then that was my comeback. It was comeback. What happened? Oh, engine malfunction. I had a really good comeback. It was comeback season, you know. And yeah. Oh, come on, no, man. Yeah, I ended up doing that, like right before I went to bed. It was a lot of fun. Got to the new kid, apparently, plays poker, and he was actually I say he was fairly good. I couldn't tell how good he was. I mean, he was a new kid in my class. I couldn't tell how good he was, just because he folded on almost every hand, just because I guess he didn't have good hands or something. He didn't have a good hand for like five hands in a row. He didn't have good hands or good cards, and yeah, I thought I had fairly I had good cards, but people had a lot better cards. So, ugh. Here we go. 2 more hours. Yippee. Man, I hope a deer doesn't just cross in front of us and maul us. Or maul it, or we maul it, I guess. That would be terrible if a deer just jumped up right in front of us, like right now, maybe right now, or maybe not then, but like right now, just a deer jump in front of the truck, or not. Okay, never mind. Ooh, lights. Finally. Civilization. Another good one to do would be Fallout. I'm just not sure if there's like anything interesting I could do with Fallout. Fallout 3 I'm not a great big fan of. Fallout New Vegas, I haven't played enough of it to say much, but I've enjoyed it. I mean I've had New Vegas for a while. It's just every time I play it I die instantly. It is a really hard game. And I played Fallout 4 for quite a while. I enjoy Fallout 4. I mean, I don't like the story, which common thing, but I don't think it's a bad game. I do not think Fallout 4 is a bad game. A bad Fallout perhaps, but a bad game overall, no. It's not a lot of things you could really do for like I like to add like now I want to start adding a little bit of challenge to mine, like the Hearts of Iron 4 when I attempted to conquer the world. Didn't end up very well. I thought the nuclear bombs would save me. Nuclear bombs did not save me. Maybe okay. So in the end of the Hearts of Iron 4 video, I had conquered all of Europe, master of Europe, pretty much. Hitler's like greatest dream or something. I don't know. Conquered some areas in Asia, of course. I needed some Asia colonies and holdings and all that. To be able to fight the Soviets, and I had one large army on the western front of the Soviet Union, and then one smaller army in Asia, the eastern front of the Soviet Union, that would have like been a pincer attack for the Soviets. Oh man, wow, okay, that was weird. Um, it was going good. It was going fairly good. It was kind of okay, the eastern portion in Asia was not so good because their supplies were just terrible over there. The supply lines over there were terrible. So I ended up evacuating them back to Europe. Um, Everything was going decent in Europe until the Soviets did a naval invasion to Romania, which I had conquered. And when I say I conquered all of Europe, I have conquered all of Europe. There was nothing left but, I think, Italy. I think Italy was the only thing there. Italy and Iberia, like Spain and all that. Yeah, there's only like three actual countries in Europe that were still alive at this point. So I invaded the Soviets. It was just kind of a stalemate. Most of the Soviets couldn't really attack without losing, and I was usually on the offensive. The Soviets never won any offensive battles that I saw, but we were on the offensive. We won some battles, lost some battles, but then the Soviets did a landing invasion, southern Romania, and it all went downhill from there because I had no spare units that I could use to fight off the Soviets. So then they just made this huge pocket of Soviet troops in southern Europe, and they were getting real close to Berlin. Way too close, and way too close for comfort. And I was like, okay, maybe the nuclear bomb would save me. The atom bomb would actually save me. So the holdouts, I had some holdouts. I was able to kind of hold the Soviet naval invasion at bay, and we made our first nuclear bomb and enrichment plant, and hit Moscow with it. And whenever I say, like, we had I had made sure I had the best tech in the entire world. I had planned the Soviet invasion down to like a T, except maybe the eastern part in Asia. That one wasn't so good. And it was going good till that naval invasion. And then I used that nuclear bomb on Moscow. It does absolutely nothing. I should have used it on their troops. I should have used it on their soldiers. Make just make a big old hole in the front line that my soldiers could have used encirclements on. And I mean, I probably could save it if I went back to the save file. I have probably saved worse, I would say, but it was just so late in the game that it started to get really, really laggy. Because if you don't know, if you've never played Hearts of Iron 4, it gets really laggy the later it goes. It was like 1945, and probably streaming it wasn't helping it either. So, I'll quit yawning, you're fine. You got 43 minutes until you're there. But anyway, yeah, so nukes did not work. Nukes did not work on the Soviets. Okay, semi-truck. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, fool? That's what I thought. I mean, whenever I say I saved worse, my friend was playing. My friend was over one time. He was staying the night, and he was playing Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, wow, okay, loud. He was playing Hearts of Iron 4, and he was playing as America, and I was like, if you want to conquer the world, you should do, as America, you should do like a communist America or something like that. He was like, oh, okay, smart, I'll do that. Did that. Ended up in a civil war, and while we were invading Mexico. So we have the Mexicans and the Americans, and the other American Civil War. Whoa, whoa. Okay, you saw that. That was not my fault. I'm going to be completely honest. These other ones were mostly my fault. That one was not my fault. That crash was not my fault. That was just bull crap. So anyway, got pushed back all the way to California. We probably had 2/3 of California left. About less than an army's worth of divisions. And I told him, just give me the computer. So what I ended up doing is pumping out cavalry units because they're cheaper and faster to maintain, or faster to train. So I just produced a whole lot of them. Pushed the Americans back to like or pushed the other Civil War side of the Americans. I think the capitalist Americans back to the like the not the Rockies, like pretty much the East Coast. I keep forgetting that. Appalachians. The Appalachians, that's what it was. Oh, okay, that was my fault. I'll say that was my fault. Go. Go. Okay, ended up pushing them back to the Appalachians, the Appalachian Mountains. Mexico was all gone at this point. Got them all the way back to D.C., and then won the Civil War after being pushed all the way back to California. So I feel like I could probably be able to save that save game of Germany versus the Soviet Union, but it would just be a while. And a lot of patience. A lot of patience. I think this one... Oh, shoot, lagging. I think this might be the last one I do for today. Actually, we're going to do this, and then we're going to get we're going to get our own semi-truck. Red light violation. Oh, be quiet. We're going to get the semi-truck, and then we're going to stop for tonight, just because I really need to take a shower. Yeah, so I'll do that. We'll buy ourselves a new truck. Usually I do like a really nice color scheme for my trucks, so we'll probably do that. We'll get that. Let's do that. Moki, thank you for being here like this entire time. Thank you so much. If I ever become famous, your name will be in lights on my streams. Oh dear. They just saw me crash their truck. Oh, no. Here we go. Let's buy ourselves a truck. Oh shoot, we didn't get taken off for any damages. That's good. It's I think fuel economy would be pretty good. Oh shoot, we can get two. Okay. Hazardous materials. Um. Good to hear, Moki. I'd love you to be there. That would be amazing. More fuel economy. Yeah, I'd love you to be there, Moki. It's been great to have you here. Freightliner. Oh, we only have Freightliner and whatever that one is, international. No, I'm going international. Visit select dealer. Yes. We gonna buy ourselves a truck. It's expensive. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're gonna customize this. Customize the chassis. Color scheme. Where is it at? Custom metallic color. Yeah, it's enough. Barely enough money. Barely enough money to buy it. Moki, what colors? What colors for the truck? I'm gonna let you choose the colors for the truck, Moki. You could choose them for being here this entire time. And we will make every truck that we buy, we will make that color. Choose wisely. Choose, Moki. Choose. These. What is this? RGB. I see hex colors and all that. Okay, I see. Truck color. You pick 3 colors. Red. I picked 2 more. Yeah, red looks good. It's like a cherry red, pretty much. What's that one? Oh. Let's see here. Let's just switch these around. Ooh, kind of like that. Kind of like the black more. I think for this one, we'll choose, what's this blue look like? A blue tint to it. Oh no, the white actually does look pretty good on it as the tint. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Oh shoot, wait, we gotta save that. We are going to save all colors as a preset. We're going to save that as preset. We shall name, and we shall paint every truck like this within your honor. Black and white. I don't have a truck. Where'd the truck at? Oh, we didn't buy it. Okay. Hold on. Let's select a dealer. Oh yes, it's not too late. Oh wow. Oh wow, that is actually really cool. Alright. Purchase. We're doing it. We're doing it. We done it. We got the truck. We did it. We've done it. We got the truck. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. With the red, the cherry red paint and the black gloss, and then the yellow shine, or the white shine on it. It's beautiful. We shall now pack it up inside. Shall now rest. We shall now save the game here. It would be a shame if we did not. There we go. It's beautiful. Alright. Everybody who made it to the stream, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to probably start streaming a lot more. I'm going to start streaming on Tuesdays now. Tuesdays and Fridays. So, yeah, I hope y'all can make it there. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing week this week. Alright. Bye, everybody. Alright. Bye-bye.